Baturdays. Baturdays. Omnidog and the Minister of Comics talk forever, get right your ergonomics. Taking questions from the chat. With a name like that, you think they talk more about the fact. Baturdays. 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 In the BatCave.
Heyo, and welcome to an early edition of Baturdays in the BatCave with Freddie. Freddie, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well, and the minister is out sick tonight, so I had to call in a pinch hitter, and Freddie had to do it at this hour because he's going to see the Barbie movie.
Finally, right?
Well, I only just saw it yesterday, so
forever ago.
I definitely feel like I want to see it at least one or two more times because, first of all, it's really great. But I think the more I see it, the more stuff I'll pick up on.
Right.
There's a lot of Easter eggs that I already picked up on, but I think there are probably some that I missed too, and I don't want to give those Easter eggs short shrift, as they say.
Okay.
So yeah, I can almost guarantee you're going to enjoy it. You're not going to be like very fine condition and hate everything like he hated Barbie.
Oh, he did?
Hey, he's too cynical. I told him that yesterday in the chat. I just say you've just become too cynical, and I think that he and I are just fundamentally different. Whereas I'll just let a movie wash over me.
Right.
He watches movies a lot more critically than I do, and you know, to be fair, I still think he's wrong. So there we go.
Yeah, I'm on both ends of the spectrum. Like, if a movie's made with $5 million, I'll let a lot of things pass. But when it's like the first Suicide Squad movie, which was, $100 million, $200 million, and it was terrible, I'm like, no. But typically, I'll try to be open.
Yeah, even that one I only liked because of Margot Robbie.
She was great.
And I also like the soundtrack in that one, whereas I did not care for the soundtrack in the second one. I thought I did. Then I bought the record, and then T-Lar Blunt and I were listening to it when he was visiting me, and we were like, "What is this?" It was the soundtrack, not the score. It was the songs that were used. The songs that were used in the first Suicide Squad movie, I thought were really great. But I didn't even recognize any of those songs as songs in the second one. But it was still awesome. I've seen that twice, and I think I own it. I think I bought the steelbook of it.
Okay.
James says Omar hates every movie. I think the only movie he enjoyed was Superman 4: The Quest. Now, here's my buddy Max from the Netherlands. Was Midge?
Hey, Max.
I guess I don't want to spoil it for you. Well, we already discussed it. Oh no, you tuned it out when Tracy and I discussed it.
I muted it. Yeah.
Okay. Aria's here. Hello, my friends. We meet again. Chris is here. Thank you for joining. Johnny from Finland. I was looking at a fold-out banner poster I have for Darwin Cook and Tim Sale's Superman and realized that, sadly, neither is with us anymore. Whoa, way to bring the show down, dude.
Yeah.
Holy smoke. Okay, we're off to a better... Here's Ande. Good evening, chaps from the UK. Sazmurf, what up? Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I am, yeah. So far, I feel okay.
Yeah.
I hope I don't have to bail like I did last Saturday with... Or no, that was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. So far, I feel all right. No, Johnny, I get what you're saying, and I'm just lightly teasing you. It is sad that both are gone, And it's sad that we lost so many last year.
Yeah.
Here is world traveler Samantha Jane from Down Under. I just saw your recent pics on IG, Samantha. Very impressive. You go a lot of fun places, which I really think you should do. I think that is a great idea, because once you get to be old and embittered like I am, you don't want to leave the house. Of course, I'm also just a bitter old man, so I don't want to do anything. But I did a lot of traveling when I was in my 20s. Oh yeah, and she said morning because she's a Kiwi, and it must be, what is it, 12 hours later there, Samantha, in New Zealand? Oh, Freddie's checking for us. Thank you for joining if it's like 6 a.m.
Let's see.
Oh, and James, super producer, has her Instagram. There it is. Oh my OMG, Samantha.
It's 10 a.m.
Oh, 10 a.m. Holy smoke,
Wow.
10 a.m. 12. Wait, I can do this. Okay, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 12. No, I can't do this. Is that 14 hours ahead of us?
16.
16? 16 hours ahead of us?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, she says, yeah, it's 10 a.m. here. Good day, eh? Wow. Oh, Hayden, you're so sweet. Damn, this channel always has the prettiest hosts. That's right. I go for eye candy on this show. Crazed Cassowary. I love your puppy and kitty in that. How are you doing, Crazed? What's on your mind, Crazed? You're back in the chat. So have you read anything interesting, Crazed? Let's get to know Crazed Cassowary a little bit better. What have you been reading, Crazed? What comics recently have you been into? Crazed is an interesting person. We know Samantha's a world traveler. Let's see what Crazed Cassowary is up to. I thought Omar brought it down with his hate of Barbie. Yeah, by the way, I had an opportunity to see both the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer back to back. Wouldn't mind seeing Oppenheimer a second time. My wife and I are seeing Oppenheimer, I think this week, later in the week. But I didn't actually see it myself, but I saw somebody retweet it where it said that like a group of 8 women dressed in pink got out of the movie theater, and then there was a bunch of guys dressed like Oppenheimer. Their showing of it, and they said it was a full-on Jets versus Sharks moment, like the West Side Story, and I thought that was hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and yeah, if you go to my IG, I just posted that picture of Barbie accidentally inappropriately touching me, like I showed on the show with Tracy.
That was hilarious.
That is all I needed to hear from you to know that I needed to post it. LOL. Oh no. Oh, Silver Surfer by Slot. Good for you, Crazed. That's a great book.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Now, here's what's weird. I have a nephew named Ryan Bragg.
Oh.
But he doesn't read comics. It can't be my nephew. But I think it's interesting that I didn't even, first of all, I don't meet hardly, I have somebody named Jess, and I rarely meet somebody else with a name Bragg. I just finished reading Wonder Woman Astoria. That's our book of the month tomorrow, which I have already read. Thank you. And now about to start reading the Black Cat Omnibus. Ryan, way to go.
Right on. Tell us which cover you got.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, my wife's name is Patty, so on Bragg's Apple Cider Vinegar. That's by Patricia Bragg, so she gets a lot of that, Death Rattle. Ande is saying, I read Silver Surfer about a month ago, still haven't recovered. Very emotional. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite books that year that it came out. What cover are you showing? Because Ryan says that's the cover he has.
This is the regular cover because this is what I call the sexy spine.
Oh, yeah. That's the one I have.
But only because she's on nasty. You know, both of them are pretty sexy.
Yeah. As far as Dan Slott Silver Surfer, I enjoyed it. Slightly fast paced, but it was fun and heartbreaking, but satisfying ending for me. It was all those things, right? Fun and heartbreaking, but it was a solid ending.
Yeah, and it's very rare for a big two book to like feel like it ended.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. And it was a satisfying ending. Yeah. Johnny's asking, Craze, did you recently pick up the newly re-released Alred Slott Silver Surfer Omnibus? Hayden, what the heck time is it there? It's not that late there. You're like 6 hours ahead of us. Okay. Taking a small comic break at the moment. Oh my God, what are you talking about? To make my 4th attempt at reading The Exorcist. Never been able to finish it.
Huh.
I read that book back in high school. And then I saw the movie. Which was genuinely scary to me back then.
Right.
I haven't seen it since. It's a scary movie.
I was a little unimpressed by it, but I'm a lot younger, so it's been hyped up a lot.
Well, yeah, and you've seen an awful lot of movies
that reference it and parody it, yeah.
Well, yeah, and things have gotten scarier and scarier since then. At the time, I consider it kind of a groundbreaking, scary movie. But now I can see how maybe you might not get that much, feel the impact that I did, because, there's been thousands of movies released since then that you've been you're in like the movie, TV, audio business, and so you've seen a lot of things. So yeah, I can see how it is. What, did you have a bug there?
Yeah.
Here's Daniel. Hey, made it for an Omnidog stream. Right on, Daniel.
Nice.
Welcome. Johnny got the DM variant. Still haven't read it though. There's a DM. I don't think I got the DM veteran. I got the regular cover.
for Black Hat?
For Silver Surfer, I think they're talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't dig that DM that much. Like, it was cool, but the regular one was the wraparound.
I don't even know. What? Okay, wait. Okay. Here, I just caught a glimpse of Spider-Gwen.
Right.
So you had okay, wait, Max. The scariest part is when they take her to the hospital and they try all sorts of things to try and figure out what's wrong. You mean Jess Bragg's life? Yeah. That, I know you're being sarcastic, but that's what my life's been for 3 years. You texted me the spine of the Ghost Spider Omni.
Yeah.
And said it paired up well with the Spider-Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
But those aren't alphabetically correct. Are you going to put them together?
Yeah, dude. Like, come on.
Because they match so well?
Yeah, they really do. They have the same design, basically. But yeah, I don't know why anyone would separate books that directly follow up just because this one's Spider-Gwen, this one's G, so I'm gonna put it way up there. It's fine.
You mean something that I would do?
I don't know, man, because you have those DC Bronze. Which one were they? Did they change the spines on the second one?
That's true. It's House of Mystery and House of Secrets.
Yeah.
Right here, volume 2 of each, and then, well, you make a good point. The Bronze Age are volume 1 of each right here.
Yeah.
And then, okay. Yeah, and it is a continuation of the exact same story. So, yes, you're right. Okay. Good for you, Freddie. Thanks. You made me look like a fool on the air. No, you're right. 100%. Alon is back. Welcome back, dude. Did not know you were having a second stream. I can watch a bit. It's only 11 p.m. here. I feel so bad about the Harley watch debacle that I sent you an email with links to some you might like. Just, yeah, I responded, Elon, and it's actually fine. I looked and thank you for, I am so easy to prank, apparently, that I will fall for anything. You get me excited about something, and you just mentioned Superman or Harley Quinn, apparently, and I'll believe it's true. but don't feel bad. I appreciate the apology, but it's okay. It was a good one. And those peanuts, he sent me peanuts swatch watches, among other things. And I was like, those peanut swatch watches are boss looking. They're $110. That's not flying under any circumstances. 2016 Jess, 2010 Jess, no Jess in the time continuum would splash out 110 for a watch. $40 swatch. That's what I've got my collection made out of. So thank you for the links, Elon. I appreciate it. How did you read it? Did you flip every page or read all of one side till the end of the strip? And wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, the Silver Surfer issue that has two timelines going on. One going normally, and the other one's like you have to flip the page to read it.
Oh, that's right. Did you flip every page and read all on one side? What did I do? I'm due for a reread of that. I think I read all the way and then came back and flipped and read all the other way.
Yeah, same.
Let's see. Right, had to have multiple biopsies. Wait, from The Exorcist? What? Or is okay? Wait. Actually, just learned to read upside down. Seemed less painful and constantly turning the book.
Right, but it's not a 1,600-page book. Like it's a very
cool.
comfortable omnibus.
I went DM as well. I liked it because you got the wraparound on the board. That is true. I'm not at all being sarcastic. Her mom not knowing how to help her child and all the needles and stuff to try and help while not being able. Okay, that's fair. Yikes. Yeah, no, you're right, Max. I forgot about that part. Honestly, I haven't seen it in so long. To me, the scariest part is when the devil or whatever's possessing Linda Blair says in the same voice as the bum in the subway, "Can you help me out, Fada? I used to be an altar boy." And that was in the subway, like on his wall, that the priest is having a crisis of faith, and the bum says, "Help me out. I used to be an altar boy." And the devil says it too in the same voice. To me, that was scary as I was a kid. Okay, there we are.
Yeah.
Daniel, I want those Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider Omnis. Blind buys. Well, I have bad news about Spider-Gwen. I think it's out of print now, thanks to the Spider-Verse movie, Daniel.
Yeah, but it'll come back and give it a year, give it 2 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they even did it sooner than that. Maybe, let's see. What's it going for on eBay right now? Search. Spider Gwen. No, not Gen. Spider Geen. Okay, yeah, I was wrong anyway. Spider Gwen. But at this point, it is out of print because I'm taking so long to type it in. Spider Gwen Omnibus. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's not bad. Whoa, wait a sec. What?
What? How much?
Let me see what the sold prices are. Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa. Yeah, I kind of do have bad news. Boy, that variant cover's going for a boatload.
Ooh.
That's not even the best cover, man. Okay, Daniel, yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, it'll come back.
It'll come back, though.
You could hold the Ghost Spider Omnibus until then.
Yeah, she's way popular. I will be alphabetically correct because the full title of the Omni is Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. Now I feel better. Thank you. Gerard, welcome. Did you guys see the new DC books on PRH, including Justice League International Volume 3? I did see that. Did you send me that?
No, I didn't send you that. But
several other people must have.
Another book is coming from Milestone Compendium Volume 3 is coming.
Oh, whoa. Look at those.
They are huge chunkers, 50 plus issues. These are fantastic. Like, I've spoken so badly about 90s comics. These are great.
I don't even remember seeing those. After a point in the 90s, I didn't, I think I still collected some, but I don't really remember tuning into Milestone. And I understand that it was directed at kind of a younger demographic.
Yeah.
But that's pretty impressive that those books look so nice.
They look really great together, and I'm hoping we get. I think it might wrap up with a volume 4. Maybe, because we don't have the listings for the content.
Yeah, that's something I was talking with Taylor Talks Comics about with the Green Lantern, Green Arrow Hard Traveling Heroes Omnibus. That story, Green Lantern, the Hard Traveling Heroes, is only 600 pages about, but the Omnibus is 1,100 pages. There's not 500 pages worth of GLGA as Flash backups. I mean, I don't even think that adds up to 100 pages. So I'm wondering if that's either a miscount or if it's, or what it is. I don't know if it's like Bronze Age Green Lantern, which would be weird to stick in there. I'm having a hard time figuring out what it would be, because Space Traveling Heroes, or whatever they call it, those were like 10-page backups in Flash, and I don't think there were 50 issues of those. I feel like there was like 10 issues of those.
I saw someone listed on the Facebook group, but I didn't know what to make of it. But it was a lot of issues.
Oh, they listed the contents?
No. What they speculated might be in it, and they put a lot of Flash issues. But I had no idea that was because of the backups.
Yeah, they were backups in Flash, and I think that's when Mike Grell took over.
Okay.
So let's see. What happened with the Harley watch? They only made 28 of them. They were from Russia. Oh, you mean he pranked me and said there was a Harley Swatch watch or something like that, and I got all crazy about it, and he was pranking me, Matthew. And he's already apologized, and I've already said it's not a big deal. It's okay. But yeah, that was that. Johnny didn't want the Galactus on the cover and liked the 60s cult film vibe that the DM had as well. I also like the image on the bottom of the spine better as well. What does this look like? What did I miss by choosing the original?
I like the original.
Let's see. No, Amazon's not going to have that. Where would I find that?
On sponsor, maybe?
Wow, good one. You've got more going on than I do. OrganicPriceBooks.com. My code Omnidog, which is $2 off and 5% off shipping 3 or more books together. Omnidog, ship it together. Now I've forgotten what book we're talking about. Oh, Silver
Surfer.
Okay. Let's see. Silver, is it? Okay, it just came out, so it's still in print. Silver Surfer. Okay, there's him on the board with Galactus. Oh!
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, that is cool. So it's a rep. Wow. Yeah, that's boss. I actually already had this particular. Wait, let's see. Can I get it? Yeah, there it is. That is pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. I don't blame you for getting that one. It's boss. I'm very excited for The Simpsons Ominous Omnibus 2. I am too, Max. I hope it's as good as the first one.
Oh, you know what that brings me to? My Jess shelf.
Okay, should we take a look at it?
Yeah, look at it right there. So you can't really see it, but it's got Sarah on the corner. Then it's got Skyward, Five Ghosts, All of Criminal and Cruel Summer, Black Magic, and East of West. And then right on top is Treehouse of Horror.
A Jess shelf. I live in immortality now.
But since this is my second appearance here, what was this? More Jess shelf.
Wait a sec, Freddie. Let's highlight you.
Yeah,
okay, there we go. Now we can see.
There we go.
Let's see the first Jess shelf.
Right, it's got Sarah, it's got Skyward, it's got Five Ghosts, Criminal, Cruel Summer, Black Magic, East of West, and Treehouse of Horror. And then on the second one, we have Monstrous, Murder Falcon, Mr. Miracle, Gotham Central, Harley Quinn by Kessel and Dotson, The Immortal Iron Fist, Stumptown in hardcover.
Oh, that's where mine went.
And Captain Marvel.
That's the Kelly Thompson one.
Yeah, that's the Kelly Thompson one. I would have bought it anyway, but I placed it there.
Nice. 2 shelves. Whew. Yeah.
Oh, and you saw Yojimbo.
Oh, yeah, the figure.
Yeah, we were talking about it last time.
Yeah, you...
I unboxed them. Look at that.
I think mine's still in the box. That's a good-looking figure. That's the one from Target, right?
Yeah, the black and white one.
Yeah. That is a really good figure.
He looks great. You can change his ears with the other head. You can put the hat on. Not like I like it here. He's got his katana, and I forget what this one's called. The tiny one.
Tiny katana.
Yeah. No, and he comes with this little elastic that you put up to hold the scabbards up.
Oh, scabbards! Good word.
Yeah.
I would have just said katana holders.
Yeah, and he's got kunai and katara, I think it's called, the other weapon.
Uh-oh. A roguish type is calling you out. Where's Black Cat?
I just showed it. It was on top of the shelf.
Oh, Black Cat was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Wait. Wait a minute.
No, I already took it down.
Oh, mine is in my stack of shame. He's coming. Oh. Okay, that's what the issue is, Roguish. He had it by his side. He has it though.
Yeah, because my house up there, so that's where it was.
Wakazashi is the smallest word. Are you saying you actually knew that and just momentarily forgot it? Wakazashi?
Well, I read it like 500 times from the box because I was obsessing over it, like to open it.
My box is all bashed up, so I might as well unbox it.
Yeah, he looks great, like really.
Yeah, he's really good.
Oh, and Spot's over there too.
Oh yeah. I see another Kalax being ordered by Freddie.
Well, I still have one that I haven't built. That I cleaned my room. Everything's a disaster. This doesn't go here. This shelf, by the way. So yeah, I've been weeks putting it off, and I've got to do it.
I love building those shelves. I really love building shelves. I really, really do. I'm way behind here. Wait a sec. Whoa, I'm way behind. What happened?
Oop. Let me see.
Freddie is at least joint first Puerto Rican. What's this 15th nonsense? What?
Oh, because that's the joke I made last time. That site said I was your third favorite, and I was like, no, I should be 15.
That's right. Well, I have 40 of them, but a lot of them were gifts. They were birthday gifts and Christmas gifts, and they were $40 at the time. So my wife was working. I was raising my daughter. So yeah, I was not. If they were $100, I would not have 40 of them. I can promise you that. I wouldn't even have one of them. I think 70's too much for a plastic watch.
Yeah.
You can find those watches much cheaper secondhand or in after Christmas sales from other retailers. Oh, good to know, Elon. Thank you. Johnny says, my latest Omnibus is the Avengers Volume 1 re-release, though. Also the DM variant. Finally got it in the mail yesterday. Nice.
Good.
Are you asking me that, James, or Freddie?
Well, we know you do. I don't have any right now.
Okay, mine I still haven't brought out because I haven't found my I found my wall of spiders, my door of spiders, which I'm going to start installing. My action figures are now starting to come out, but I haven't found my shelf spiders. And Ghost Spider-Gwen was one of those. She's my favorite figure, but I also not Mezco. I got a Mafex Spider-Gwen that I haven't unboxed yet. That is really cool. Then I also need to unbox my good and evil Gwenpools. I'm very excited about those two.
Which ones are those?
They're Mafex.
Oh, okay.
It's regular Gwenpool and then her evil.
Yeah, the Venom one.
Was it Venomized or was she just? No, I think she was just an evil version in Gwenpool.
Was that the one from the future?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Tyler did a great. This was a couple of years ago. I think this is the best one he ever did. He had a evil Gwenpool in front of an arcade machine, playing the arcade machine, and not. It was like 3 things set up, 3 picks, and she's in front of it playing it, and then as she's walking away, she's blown it up, and it's just a burning arcade machine in the background while she's walking towards you. And at first, it's amazing that Tyler had an arcade machine that was small. And then his idea of having her getting mad at the arcade machine and setting it on fire, I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was a great one. Omar said Gwenpool is a different character than Spider-Gwen and Ghost Spider. Yes. How does that work? Gwenpool is, first of all, she has a bit of a funny story. She came about, she was a cover variant during the Secret Wars runs, right?
Yeah.
I forget the artist who drew her, but it was just Spider-Gwen in a inner tube on a pool. I'm sorry.
No, it was
Gwenpool.
Yeah.
In an inner tube in a pool, and it was just a variant. And then somehow she ended up becoming an idea that Marvel ran with and did really well with it. Christopher Hastings' writing on that book was really good. She's like a character from our Earth turned into a comic book character and dropped into the Marvel universe, only she knows everything already. She knows every villain's weakness and secret identity and every hero's secrets and everything. She sets about she realized, and she doesn't just break fourth walls, she breaks panels in the story. She like climbs through panels, and it's crazy and fun and funny. And she has her own cast of characters, and she's befriends MODOK and stuff. It's really great. So think of her as just a regular girl that gets dropped into the comics and has to survive by actually, I don't know how she affords food. I forget that. Maybe
she starts smirking.
Oh, right. That's right, because she's Gwenpool. She starts smirking. That's right. That's how she gets Dosh. So, yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, Spider-Gwen, or Ghost Spider, she goes on later to be called, it's just Gwen Stacy from another universe that was bitten by a radioactive spider. So
Yeah.
not Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy.
Right. So, and my answer to you, Rising Phoenix, is take my suggestion seriously. Get the Gwenpool Omnibus. It's awesome because it's super comprehensive. She started out as a backup feature in Zdarsky's Howard the Duck. Then she got her own series. Then she went to West Coast Avengers. Then Then Lee Williams wrote
does the mini,
Does Gwenpool Returns or something? Lee Williams
Strikes
again.
Back.
Okay, it Strikes Back. And it's wait a minute. It's right here. I'll just go. What the hell am I doing here? And yes, of course, it's still sealed because I haven't gotten to it yet.
We got it. I think we got the content.
What's that? So here it is. And it's only because of my amazing viewers. All of my viewers bombarded Very Fine Conditions chat every Saturday until he finally relented and said, okay, I'll ask for a Gwenpool Omnibus. Boom!
Bam.
The people spoke.
Right.
Okay, so.
But then he did us dirty by not asking about the spine.
Didn't get Kristen's design on the spine, which would have been awesome. Little Gwenpools climbing up the letters, pulling them down, mushing them around, sitting here on top. Yeah, what could have been?
Yeah, making it a really pink spine that just stands out. Like, I don't know if anyone has it. The Umbrella Academy Library Edition. That's like a hot pink. Like, I imagine. Yeah. I immediately sent Kristen a photo of that, and I was like, "This is what it needs to be."
Right. So we didn't win that battle, but we got the book, which actually even came with 2 covers, including the original in the pool cover. Collecting Unbelievable Gwenpool 1 through 25. Oh, Rocket. I haven't even read this. Rocket Raccoon and Groot 8 through 10.
Oh, right.
5. Edge of Venomverse 2. Wedge Code Avengers 1 through 10. The Thompson book. Superior Spider-Man 7 and 8. I haven't read that. Gwenpool Strikes Back 1 through 5. And material from Howard the Duck 1 through 3. Gwenpool Special 1, Gwenpool Holiday Special Merry Mix-Up, and Secret Empire Brave New World, not brand, 14. Holy smoke. There's actually like 10 things I haven't read in this.
Are those Superior Spider-Man in the West Coast Avengers paperback, or am I misremembering and I read it in the War of the Realms omnibus?
You've got me. I sold or gave away my Gwenpool books. Actually, I think I sold them on eBay for real dosh because they had gone out of print and this hadn't come out yet. Oh, I sold them as a set with West Coast Avengers.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't read Rocket and Groot or Champions or Edge of Venomverse.
Oh, Champions is great. You haven't read it at all?
No. I own it though.
That's the Wait series. In fact, I did a show on Fangirls about that.
Oh. Gwenpool Holiday Special Merry Mix-Up. How'd I miss that? What a great book.
It is.
Rising Phoenix. Please go to Organic Price Books and just buy it right now with my code. Good. Okay, I'm glad there we go. I'm not a horror movie fan, says Chris, but I do like The Exorcist. I saw it in the theater when they released the new cut in 2000. Daniel, I've gotten into an addiction of buying Omnis from our Reddit comic swap. My wallet. Oh, okay. You know what? I don't have Reddit is. I go into Reddit less than I go into my own Discord. So both things are 0. I don't think I've ever even gone into Reddit. So is Comic Swap a good place to buy books, Daniel? It's maybe you could find Spider-Gwen in there for a good price.
Right. But if you are financially hurting, that, you know what? Maybe just wait it out, because it will come back.
See, now you're talking smart and you're making sense, and that's not what my channel's about, Freddie.
I mean, you have a whole series about that, that you immediately ignore about budgeting and being careful, because we've seen people find the hole.
Oh yeah.
So if that's you, Daniel, it's fine. Marvel books come back, and evidently DC books too.
Yeah, because in the next sentence he says, "and 7 soldiers," which is something to get excited about, because that book is great. It's a very accessible Grant Morrison book with Zatanna in it. Yes.
Yeah.
I highly recommend that. Does that belong on the Just shelf somewhere?
No, because I sold it.
What?
I did not enjoy that, but I loved this one.
Oh,
which I don't think you've read.
I have read it.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yes, I also enjoyed it.
It's great. I didn't like the one that's coming back in print, but peace and love.
I love the Paul Dini stuff, so I'm glad it's coming back into print. Tell me, as least painfully, and don't hurt my feelings, but what didn't you like about the Zatanna by Paul Dini?
Oh,
without hurting my feelings.
It's not.
Okay, my feelings are already hurt. Move on. No, what? Go ahead.
No. It's just it just felt really dark and edgy for no reason. There was a lot of demon stuff happening that I didn't care for at all. And everything felt like it was just happening to her. Like she didn't have much involvement in the story.
Okay. That's fair.
This one's super, super fun.
That one is. And admittedly, I need to read it again because I read it back when it first came out. But yeah, I dug that one. Elon, can I start reading Spider-Gwen with the Spider-Ghost Omnibus? I really liked her character in the Spider-Verse films. Ghost Spider.
Yeah.
I have only read Spider-Gwen. I have not read any Ghost Spider. So can he just start with Ghost Spider, or should he start with Spider-Gwen?
Well, it'd be better if you start with Spider-Gwen, but I will say two things about Ghost Spider. You just need to know one thing, and it's a spoiler for anyone that hasn't finished it, so here goes.
Uh-oh.
Gwen's identity gets revealed, so as long as you know that, you're good.
Okay.
And Ghost Spider's not as good as Spider-Gwen, and it happens, but it's still a fun read. It's just you miss all the characters that were made in the first series because she's mostly hanging out in 616 now.
She what now?
She's hanging out in 616 in the Ghost Spider Omnibus.
Oh, I didn't know that. Like Miles is?
No, because Miles is actually living in the main universe. Gwen's just like visiting.
Oh.
But it's like a lot.
You know what I wish, and you and I may have talked about this already, in the Across the Spider-Verse movie, where it opens up with her bashing the drums.
Yeah.
I wish we got actual music from the Mary Janes.
I know, and there's a band that immediately when the first comic came out, they recorded a song called Face a Tiger.
As the Mary Janes?
As the Mary Janes, yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard it.
Super great, and they're really punk rock. I'll send it to you right now.
Oh, they're punk rock? Let's go! That's awesome.
Yeah, but they haven't done much since. I don't know if they've broken up. There's not a lot of information about that band.
Is it okay? So they're called the Mary Janes?
No, well, they released the song as the Mary Janes, but they're not. Give me a second. And
okay,
I'll give you.
No worries. I'll read from Gerard, who's saying, "I still haven't read Milestone 1 yet. I really liked Icon on Young Justice. James says we're also getting a Batman Beyond animated series compendium for March 2024. Freddie looks excited for that.
I am. They're called Married with Sea Monsters.
That's the name of the group, Married with Sea Monsters?
That's the name of the group.
I love it.
Yeah.
Are you sending me the link to the song in the Facebook chat?
Yes.
Thank you, buddy. Samantha I want nearly all of those new DC Omnis and Compendiums. Rest in peace, my wallet next year. Start saving now.
Yeah, and DC had they dried up for a long while that everybody was worried.
I just talked to Taylor Talks Comics about that, and we still are crossing our fingers that Phantom Stranger actually shows up.
Yeah, August.
Supposedly, but I think that to me was the sign more than anything else that their collected editions department was actually back in action and functioning, that they actually are going to put out the Phantom Stranger Omni. And yeah, they were, Marvel was putting out 10 Omnis a month and DC would put out like one every 4 months. So I don't know that they'll reach equilibrium, but I think Marvel's trying to make it less. What Omar said on this, the solicitation stream on Thursday was that Marvel doesn't want to do any more of those Marvel Gettians or Omni-Gettians, or Omnipocalypse type situations where there's 10 in 1 week. That was a function of aftermath of the pandemic, and so
all the delays.
Yeah, they're trying to make it so that it's spread out more, and so. But I get what Samantha's saying. That's a lot that's all of a sudden coming out. Fortunately, it's not all coming out at once. As painful as it is for us, Samantha, the more we get out of DC, the better, because they have more even than Marvel as far as backlog. I mean, well, you may not care, but the 40s through the 60s, they have a ton of excuse me, stuff they haven't even mined yet. And you may not care about Starman and All-Star Comics and Sugar and Spike like I do, but they have Comic Cavalcade. They have so much they can reprint that I think if they pick the numbers properly of what they print, not put out 10,000 of Sugar and Spike, put out like 1,500 or 2,000 of Sugar and Spike, and those will sell through. I know they don't want to see their books at Ollie's. No publisher does. And as great as those Silver Age books were, I think they just made too many of them. They just misjudged the market. But also, and I've said it every show for probably the rest of since I started, the sooner they get to 68 through 74 with Batman and Superman, the better off everybody's going to be. That's the sweet spot for DC until 1985. That period, boom, utter sweet spot. No, Samantha, don't do a credit card with these. Elon's heart is in the right place, but do not don't put anything on a credit card.
No. And I know anyone that's in the Facebook group will have seen my hauls, and they're pretty big, but I could afford it. I didn't have to go to a credit card. I didn't have to get rid of a lot of my personal belongings, and if I had to, I would, but not to get more books.
Yeah, your hauls I love seeing your hauls because I love you and I have similar taste in books, so I always love seeing your hauls, and they are big, but yeah, you're not maxing out, so you're being responsible, and I get it, because you're right. We've seen people time and again have haul after haul after haul, and then 2 years later they're back on the page selling everything. It's either car trouble or health problems.
And rent. I've seen a lot of rent right now.
Ooh, rent, really?
Yeah.
Needing to make rent?
Like, I'm seeing month to month the same people posting that they need to make rent.
Oh, that's not good.
No. That's where That's where you full stop.
Yeah, that's very scary. Okay, we've got a lot of questions that I'm half an hour behind. Was there a more recent Green Lantern, Green Arrow story? Oh, to be included in that? You know, I think anything modern or Bronze Age to be included with a book called Hard Traveling Heroes, I think that would just be odd because I can see it. You'd want it to collect all the Denny O'Neil stuff because Adams dropped off after issue 90 or whatever it was. And then it was just those backups. But I wonder if they were, I just don't know. Roguish Type, back for round 2. Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Did you talk about Nick Spencer, Captain America with Jess yet? LOL.
Do you want to talk about it? I have the books. I was going to show you.
Yeah, just a sec. I got it, Johnny. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you had both variants at your place the last day. The new Usagi figures they showed at SDCC look awesome. Wasn't the first Simpsons Hayden said one of the first Simpsons nominated at this year's Eisners. I hope the next volume is just as good.
I think maybe for design.
Oh, it was well designed. Yeah. I was surprised at how well written almost all those stories were. I especially like the celebrity ones, Lemmy and
Mark Hamill, Patton Oswalt,
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper. That was a really good one.
Yeah, Alice Cooper wrote a great one. Okay, you get a pass because you had Black Cat. I just ordered the Mary Jane and Black Cat Dark Web trade paperback this week. I've heard you can read it without the rest of the event. I am guilty of buying that event. I know it sucks. I don't care. I want to read it. But I'm getting that book too, Roguish. Okay. Gute Nacht collected edition, Dog and Freddie.
That's Norwegian, I think. Or is that German?
I think he's from the Netherlands.
Okay.
Because Max always corrects my pronunciation of this. From the Netherlands.
I know two phrases in Norwegian.
Tyler's best picture is Zombie Cat playing piano. I will die on this hill. Thank you. That was my idea, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Tyler will deny it. He's a liar. Do any of you have TMNT, Zelda, Mario, or Sonic figures / statues? My brother's birthday is coming up, and I'd like to get him something nice. This is very sad because I feel like these came out maybe around 2018 at GameStop. You could get a bunch of figures and blocks and like coin blocks and flowers and stuff from like the first Mario Brothers game. And you could set up a little diorama with having like Mario jumping up and bumping his head with coins and stuff. I had that. It didn't make the cut to come over here.
Oh.
So the answer is I used to.
Well, I have a recommendation. I just don't know how easy it would be for you in Wales. Big Bad Toy Store has really nice TMNT black and white figures with the bandanas are in color. Let me see from who made those figures. I have that open.
Chris Bacalo. Why is his name getting mentioned? What did I miss something?
I don't think you'll be able to. These are from San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures but they look really nice, and the ones in color also look really nice. They're by The Loyal Subjects. I'm not that familiar with them, but
it's on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, it's on Big Bad Toy Store, and they have regular colored versions.
What? Just a sec. I'll pull it up. Tell me what to look for, and I can share it.
Can I send it to you?
Yeah. Whoops. I just opened another page. Screw that page. Okay, you're gonna send it to me. Okay. I already closed out. Okay, what are you doing? Stop. Okay. Freddie. Okay. Oh, face it, Tiger. The Mary Janes. Oh, I can't wait to listen to this.
You should listen to their other songs. They're pretty good.
The Married with Sea Monsters?
Married to Sea Monsters, yeah.
I can't wait. Oh, this does look nice.
Yeah, they look boss. Like, I really want to see them compared to Usagi. If somebody makes a photo or video of them, and I'll be really tempted to.
Wait, I'm as bad as Tracy was at doing this. She's like, "Where's the camera?"
Let me show it. If I were you in a screen share. Whoop.
No, I don't have it up. I had to close out Facebook.
My iPad is no good.
This is really cool.
Yeah, they come with different things. Donnie has a gravity gauntlet. Mikey has a pair of nunchucks with daggers. Leo brings something else, and Raph has like what are these called? SWAT type batons.
Katanas. Everything's a katana.
Okay, let me turn on the light because it's getting.
It's not working. What? Okay, come on. What are you doing? Oh yeah, these are really cool. Okay, so there.
Okay. There we go.
NECA is the manufacturer for TMNT figures. They put out a lot of those, not bad prices, but sell out often. Okay, Lon's going to look into it. Gwenpool's real name is Gwenpool, not Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
I forgot that this place is where we roast Omar. So here it goes. Some people are sweet and salty, some are sweet and sour, but Omar is salty and sour. You should post that in my Discord because I think there's a roasting spot for Omar in there. I have nothing to do with it, but that's a good one. Nice.
I've written Omar twice to add something to a collection, and he's ignored me both times because I'm not on the Patreon tier to talk to him one-on-one.
What did you send him?
It was Young Avengers Omnibus, and he kept on pushing for more content. I told him for like 10 pages from I Am an Avenger, that's where they move into the mansion. And I'm like, because suddenly you're going to read from one mini to another, and they're suddenly living in the mansion. And yeah, and the other thing was, I have that right here. Whoop. Wolverine Infinity Watch.
Oh, that's a book you baited me on getting.
Yeah.
That's part of a future Jess and Freddie video.
Yeah, because this is mostly a Loki story. Let me see. And of course, I say that, and then I don't get any pages of Loki. Yeah, this is where the time traveling guy shows up first. The guy with the time jump.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
Oh, because the Infinity People.
Oh, yeah. How did we jump to the Infinity People?
Oh, because this is mostly a Loki story. It's Loki and Wolverine teaming up, and then that guy first appears in this miniseries, and that's where, like, it builds up to Loki becoming more of a good guy every time.
Okay.
And this is right after. This is before War of the Realms. So suddenly in the last mini, he asks Thor a question about membership for a certain group of Marvel heroes, Avengers, and and yeah, this is him being more of a good guy.
Oh, just a sec. Take the battery out. Sorry. Only the West Coast Avengers are in the paperbacks.
Oh, okay.
Jess, did you ever read Ostrander Spectre? What did you think? I thought it was great, and I think it holds up well. It's also pretty badly out of print. Did they announce anything? That'd be something great if they could release Ostrander. That guy doesn't get enough credit, I don't think, for everything that he's done. He's kind of a forgotten creator, and that's not fair with all his work on Suicide Squad and Spectre. Just those two. I mean, Suicide Squad was like 8 or 9 trades that he did. So,
wow.
And Ostrander Spectre, there's 2 volumes, I believe, but I feel like they're kind of out of print. And by kind of, I mean one of them's way out of print. Oh, here's Next Imaginaut with a 2-parter for you.
Okay. Meant to add this earlier. I don't know where you live, but there will be 100% be a 50th anniversary wide theatrical re-release for The Exorcist Director's Cut in October. Strongly recommend.
2 of 3. He changed it.
Oh, there's too much.
He does that.
I'm tapping it. No. Rewatching it theatrically, and I don't know what that means.
He's rewatching it out in the theater, and for what it's worth, I too was unimpressed upon my first 1 to 2 viewings as a teen until the craft and weight of its existential terror finally clicked upon revisiting it a decade later.
Okay.
Here's a question for you, Freddie. I want to know more about myself. My Chinese zodiac. What's my deal?
It means you need to go to the Stan Sakai store and buy a lot of his merchandise.
Bunk, you're the best. Johnny, crazed. Great Spectre question for Jess. Gerard, was Deanie the one who kept trying to push the Batgirl, Batman love interest in animated shows and movies?
I think
know.
he's the one that started it because in Batman Beyond, they suggest that there was a romance between them.
Oh, I haven't seen. I gotta finish that animated series.
But you know, for what it's worth, they showed us that it was a terrible idea, just like Kingdom Come did with Superman and Wonder Woman, and then people ran with it because you know he loses his relationship with Dick over it.
Okay, in Batman Beyond.
In Batman Beyond, yeah.
Oh, I love that everything gets reprinted policy Marvel has taken for Omnis. It takes all the stress and FOMAR out of the hobby for me. Oh, Bunk, man, how lucky are we? 2 Omnidog streams of this time with Freddie. Then he had his question for you.
Ooh.
Deanie, Next Imaginaut. I have had no problem with it so far. This is going back to the buying books in the Reddit comic swap. There's some people who sell too high, but I was able to pick up quite a bit of Omnis, including Injustice 1 and 2, Batgirl, Gail Simone, Batgirl Burnside, and Teen Titans. That's good. Gwen commutes to 616 for school. Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't want to say what it was for.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious. As well as I was able to grab all the death metal books to complete the Dark Knight's Metal. Oh, that I sent to you. I would have sent my death metal books to you too, because now there's going to be a death metal Omni, and I have to get rid of all those now. But that's cool. I forgot that I had sent those to you. I think Gwenpool will be what I do for one of the 100,000 subscribers giveaway. Are you trying to just jab a knife directly in my heart when I'm the Gwenpool lover? You should be doing it for my 8,000 subscriber celebration. I'm getting my hair dyed pink. What's more Gwenpool than pink hair?
Oh, come on, Matthew. You're gonna get lost. You're gonna get lost in the shuffle with 100,000 people. Come on.
Yeah, who wants 100,000 subscribers? Not me. I'm happy if I get to 10. I want to cut it off. I don't even want any more. That's probably too many. I'm at exactly the right amount because everybody's nice so far. That's why I like the Frank Miller DD spines, because I can spot them from the other side of the room. That's right. They stand out. Omnidog, it should also be noted that we're also getting a Lobo compendium, which may very well prove the first of 3 comprehensive ones, sans his Mask and Judge Dredd crossovers. Oh, I didn't even know Lobo crossed over with Mask and Judge Dredd.
I didn't either.
The official art for that song has Kirsten Dunst, MJ, and Emma Stone's Gwen, which is amazing to me.
I think he's talking about the song I sent you, maybe?
Oh, he's talking about the Awkward Tornadoes or whatever their name is?
Married with Sea Monsters. I'm not sure.
Oh, I think he's right on Face It Tiger. I see Emma Stone's picture there. And I think I see Kirsten's under the... I don't know who the other 2 are, but yeah.
Wow, 8 years later, and I finally catch that.
Thank you, Hayden. 8 years later, that's hilarious. I'm waiting for the Batman Adventures Omnibus that comes out in September.
Have that pre-ordered.
I think I better get that too, because someday I'm going to finish Batman Adventures animated series, whatever it is, and I want to read that.
Yeah, and there's a new paperback called Batman Adventure Continues. They just released the second one. And I have a bunch of the digest-sized books that they released from 2020 to 2022, I think. And they all doubled it with the Omnibus. So that's exciting.
That is good. What's coming for DC? We pretty much talked about it, but it's not a Man of Steel Omnibus. Sorry, buddy. I love seeing Omnis at Ollie's. I bet. Got Absolute Preacher 3 there.
Well, that's good for us. It's just terrible for the publisher.
Yeah. What up, Josh? Good to see you. Yeah, we're early because Freddie's got to bounce to see
Barbie.
Barbie, yeah. Wait, I think he is a mod. Josh, aren't you a mod? Are you not a mod? Wait, I'll fix that. Okay, where's Josh? Josh Greathouse. Remove, put user, add as moderator. Boom. I'm going to make him head mod. Oh, wait, what did I just... What did I make? No, I wonder what I think... Well, whatever. I think I made you a mod. Remove as standard moderator. I meant to make you like God King moderator. Okay. Okay, wait. Add moderator. Managing moderator. Sorry, I thought you could do both. There. Now you're God level moderator, Josh. Sorry. Thank you for pointing that out, Alon. Josh Greathouse, did you leave the Tracy stream early? Yeah, I wondered about that myself. I'm probably going to buy the Shadowland Omni reprint, even though it sucks. I want to fill that Daredevil hole. I'm going to be that guy and say Andy Diggle's part of that was enjoyable for me. It was the tie-ins, I think, that were really not cool.
You know what? I have 2 opinions of this. And we talked about this omnibus recently.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a completist for completist's sake. And they're doing modern epics now. I'm pretty sure Andy Diggle's run is going to just be in those epics and all those terrible tie-ins, you know.
Good point. That's
if you're willing to wait, Matthew, that's a cheaper and better for your mind.
More enjoyable?
More enjoyable, yeah.
Chris Bacalo did the original Gwenpool cover. Thank you, Chris. I'm way behind in the chat. No, I'm not that bad. I'm like 15 minutes behind. That's good for me. There's some really cool Mario Lego sets. They're actual interactive, and you can make Mario run through the set. He had errands to run.
Okay.
James Abel, how was your movie? Oh, Terry's back. Welcome back. Ryan Bragg, not my nephew. Simpsons Omnibus was up for Best Archival Collection Project comic books at this year's Eisner, but it didn't win. Okay, thank you. It's on Amazon for $99.
I think that might be Spider-Gwen.
Oh, really? That's not bad.
I don't think so, because if the recently sold for eBay had you.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, Spider-Gwen was way up there. Maybe he's talking about something different.
Yeah, maybe.
Tanfa are the weapons.
Ah, that's what I was talking about for Raphael.
Raphael. Okay. Jake is here. What up, Jake? Schwackham just got back from Oppenheimer. Wow, just wow. That's good to know. Here's Hondo, my Bay Area buddy. Omnidog, I totally missed you and your lovely friend earlier. Glad I'm able to catch you now. Here's another lovely friend right here. I noticed this too. Schwackham changed his profile picture. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks rad.
Oh, Craze is just starting to read Ostrander's Spectre, so that's good to hear. It's on DC Infinite. But I agree. I'm surprised more of his stuff hasn't been collected. Oh, I forgot. He wrote a really good Hawkman. You're right, Crazed. Batman and Batgirl together. Yuck. No, I haven't seen Batman Beyond. I haven't even finished Batman the Animated Series. Did you guys see the canceled Crypto and Scooby-Doo movie? I found it online in decent quality. I think James just sent me the link for that.
Yeah, I think at one point I sent you the link and it was immediately removed afterwards.
Oh, really? I wonder if it's still valid.
No.
James's link.
Oh,
let's
probably.
See. James. Wait, a sec. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, it's the official trailer.
Oh.
Official trailer? Wait. Oh, yeah, it's the trailer. Does that mean it's coming out?
When did the trailer come out?
2 days ago.
Oh, then you know what? It might.
Oh, available on October 26th on DVD and digital.
Oh, nice.
So it's getting released not into the theaters. Okay, shh, everybody.
But you know what other things have been soft reversals since they've been taken off because of tax cuts? What is it called? The pink girls from Greece that they had a spin-off on Paramount Plus. What was that called? Pink Ladies, maybe?
Well, oh wait, what are we talking about? What?
You know that every streamer started suddenly removing things forever to get those tax credit cuts.
Yeah.
Well,
what
Paramount
about
Plus?
Yeah, Pink. Yeah, okay.
Pink Ladies, I think it is. It was a spin-off from Greece. It came out this year. Supposedly it was really good. I haven't seen any of it yet, but the backlash was pretty big on that one. And Star Trek Prodigy, Pink Ladies is getting a physical release. It's not coming back on Paramount Plus, as far as I know. And Star Trek Prodigy, still no official word, but I think the vice president says that they're still in production for the second season. They're looking for a new home for it. So I don't know.
Is that the animated one, Prodigy?
Yeah, one of the animated ones.
And Lower Decks is another animated one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pink-haired Jess. Yup. It's coming. I think I'm only about 30 subscribers away.
30? Wow.
If you do a giveaway stream, I'll send you some art for it. Deal. I gave Omar a Poison Ivy piece. I don't know if it's still in one piece. Yeah. Just will never do a giveaway stream. Too much work. Dude, I did a 4-hour giveaway stream when I hit 7,000.
Yeah, you've done giveaways.
Yeah, I always do giveaways.
And then you offered books last time I was on and nobody asked for them.
Yeah. Oh, he's talking about the song by Strippers from Mars. That record is also in the Omar box. Wait, what? Now I'm really lost. What song? Strippers from Mars?
I'm giving up a roguish type. I don't think I'm going to understand.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is. Okay, check and notice that my go-to place for buying books in Europe has the Phantom Stranger Omnibus available for pre-order still. We'll hopefully order it next week. I am not going to believe it until it is in my hands. Oh, here's Noirwolf. Happy Barbie days to y'all. Oh, Freddie, you got to talk about Nick Spencer's Captain America before the end of stream. You guys got to rail.
Whenever Jess is ready for it.
Bar's going to hate this moment. I'll bow down to the new God King. Oh, because I just made you super mod. Yeah. It's Josh Thanos' house. I can block words. What happened to your job as a spy for very kind, fine condition? That sounds like you're questioning me. I've created a monster here. Yeah, I've always suspected him as a double agent, but now he's within the fold now. Too much work. Epic is a great idea for the Diggle Daredevil hole. Thanks. I'm doing an epic for Miracle Man for similar reasons. I still have the issues for Miracle Man, but I think an epic would be easier to read. Batman Beyond is one of my favorites. No joke. It's so good. Darwin Cook did the intro for it. I want to see it. I just am so... I'm just so behind on everything. Oh, and I think we're talking about the Crypto Scooby-Doo. It leaked and Discovery decided to release it.
Yeah.
They canceled it as part of their tax write-offs, but then it leaked online, so they're just releasing it. Good. We need to get Kelly in the Discord so she can organize more surprises for you, Jess. She and my wife did a pretty amazing job.
They did.
Now someone could leak Batgirl so they could release that too, please. Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies. Okay, he messaged me that. Lower Decks is the best Star Trek show, and I'll fight all the Trekkies on that.
Well, I haven't seen anything on Paramount Plus because it's still not available here. And I started Discovery back when it was on CBS All Access. So I've seen 2 seasons, and it's like on season 5, season 6 now.
What is? Lower Decks?
No, Discovery. I haven't seen Lower Decks. I haven't seen Picard because that's all come out exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, here's the thing. I saw what's the Star Trek Brave New World? New World Order.
Brave New World. I think it is. Yeah.
I saw that on Apple TV, and then I started to think, is Star Trek on Apple TV? Why do I have a Paramount Plus account that I never watch when I also have an Apple TV Plus subscription that I never watch? I might as well just have one that I never watch. So I need to investigate more on Apple TV because I'm woefully behind on Star Trek. I'm not even a good Star Trek fan. That blows. Oh, sorry. I thought that was it was actually a DVD that got you in trouble when upper management found your Omar box. You are correct. That was Strippers from Mars. You're right. And I still have it. I got a nice Nova Omnibus thanks to a giveaway Jess did. His giveaways rock. I might as well do one for the 8,000 one, but that was when OPB sent me a giant box of books and I ended up giving them all away. And JP just did that out of the kindness of his own heart. I can't actually, I wouldn't feel right going to them and saying, hey, can you send me a bunch of books? I certainly have a stack of trade paperbacks that I'm taking to Second and Charles that I can give away.
So do I. Like I wrote you like last week about that.
Yeah. He's catching up. I am catching up. Communist Cowboy wants to know what your go-to place is in Europe. Samantha, Jess, can you sell us on the Phantom Stranger Omni? This, since you're a younger person, Samantha, I'm not sure that it would appeal to you much as it would appeal to somebody like me that likes Silver and Bronze Age stuff. Phantom Stranger may have even come out in like 1950, which is technically part of the Golden Age still. They're good sort of supernatural stories. The Phantom Stranger, well, he's been reworked a bunch of times. He initially started out as like a presenter of scary stories, and also he would be in them, but he's sort of almost like the Watcher. Like he can't help you, but he can show you what's going to happen. But he can't necessarily change the outcome. Then in the Bronze Age with Jim Aparo artwork, he became like a more active anti-hero, and he had like a blind girlfriend named Cassandra that he was rescuing from supernatural peril, and Jim Aparo's artwork was fantastic. But that was in the Bronze Age, and it's I don't know if I can just blindly recommend it to somebody that's a modern comic reader, because you may want, this is it. You may want to sample some of it digitally first, especially from the Bronze Age, because I think that stuff's readily available on like the DC app. I don't think Phantom Stranger was ever hokey. I felt he was reasonably mysterious and dramatic, but it's going to be that dialogue from for the most part, Silver and Bronze Age stories. So I'm not doing a good job selling you on it.
No. But
if you enjoy the Spectre and the Dead Man Omnis, you're going to enjoy Phantom Stranger.
Okay.
That is because they're all in the same vein of that kind of story. They're shorter stories. They're easy to digest. They're not complicated, but they may not be as well written as modern books are. So I did a really crappy job of trying to sell you on that, Samantha, but I also don't want you to waste your money. Wait for my overview of it. That's it. Wait for my overview and then make your decision, because that thing's not selling out. Not for like a year. It took the Spectre a year to go out of print, and maybe even 2 years. So there's no hurry to get it. Wait for my overview. Then I'll sell you on it. Or tell you not to buy it. I'm not going to argue that Galaxy Quest is the best Star Trek, because Galaxy Quest is awesome.
It's great.
Hi, Jess. Rainy mess. It actually was a rainy mess here. We just had the rockin'est thunderstorm. I didn't even know if we'd have this show. I thought we'd have. I thought I'd be out of power. The answer to Cowboy is Arconia, EU, where Johnny's in Finland, so that's where he gets the books. Mm-hmm. I have the box set of Batman Beyond, such a fun series. I think I do too.
The one with the figure, I think it was?
Yeah, and I sold the pop.
The pop, yeah.
Yeah, I sold the pop, yeah.
For more than the cost of the box set.
Yeah. That was, wow, when was that? Was that like 2019? Everything was 2019. I feel like that was 2019. Because I did the same with Batman the Animated Series. The pop was going for like $60. I think the Minister and Riley, we all did that. We were just like, okay. New Avengers Omnibus 5 coming soon, Jess. You collect them. New
Avengers.
Okay, a new not really. I'm more of I'm not an older Avengers fan. I'm more of a modern Avengers fan. And by that I mean I'm just a modern Avengers fan. Nothing, peace and love, nothing against Silver and Bronze Age Avengers, West Coast Avengers, any of that stuff. I'm sure there's tons of people who love it.
Ooh.
Oh, where's Cycle to identify the sound of the beeper?
Man, Cycle took a rest day, a mental health day, and he's missing out.
Yeah. I think my Avengers interest starts with New Avengers by Bendis and then continues through Hickman and like Remender's Secret Avengers and then Avengers Arena, Young Avengers, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Uncanny Avengers, I have it, but I haven't read it yet. I know I'm supposed to.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I haven't finished the Dugan run of it.
Okay. Ooh, gosh, I need this bolus. Just a sec. Ow. Son of a bitch. So Cage, if you're excited, I am super glad for you. Jess, as your head mod, Usagi Yojimbo hardcovers, huh? Giveaway to me, huh? I don't think so. I dig you, Josh, but no, those aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, no, you called yourself a diehard fan when you did the overview of the Grass Cutter one. The artist edition, I think it is.
Yeah, I did do an overview of it, right?
Yeah. I was like, oof, Jess is never going to get rid of Usagi.
Yeah, that's a pretty cherished thing that I've got. Oh, what? I don't care. I'll get rid of this comment. Just wait for my overview. How dare you, roguish type? I don't need... Freddie, what is the book that... Oh, this is a good question. Let's spend a little time on this. Freddie, what is the book that got you into or back into comics? That's a really good question.
Well, no, it's not. It's Miles Morales is what got me into comics.
Okay,
I had a few issues before, like Mass Effect stuff, but when they announced Miles Morales, that was on the news. It was crazy. My sister was like, "We're getting them all," and I was like, "Okay." We collected all the issues when we were in college, and I still have them because she doesn't need them in Alaska. So,
oh, your sister's in Alaska?
My sister's in Alaska because her husband got sent there by the army, so that's where he's stationed right now. But I did give her the first omnibus, so I'm not that bad.
So how what's the age difference between you?
It's just 1 year.
Is she older?
Older.
And so you guys are close, obviously, if you collected comic books together.
Sure.
Oh.
I don't know. We don't talk that much.
Oh, but do you collected comics together?
Yeah.
Okay. So she was a comic collecting sister.
Yeah, for a while.
Okay. For a while. Okay.
Yeah.
This comic sounds fun. I know. I did a terrible job on that. And Daredevil Omnibus 4 coming soon too, Jess. That is going to interest me. I think that's when Daredevil... I think we covered that on Very Fine Conditions solicitations on last Thursday, a couple days ago. I think that got announced there. And I think that's where that's where Daredevil really starts to get interesting. Books 1 and 2 are okay. Wait, maybe it was 3 that got solicited. Wait, how do you... Okay, wait, I'm forgetting now. I think the Daredevil 3 we talked about. When's Daredevil 4 coming out? Cage, when's Daredevil 4 coming out? I don't remember talking about it. Because 3 is when I think it gets interesting. That's with a lot of good art and a lot of good stories. 1, 2, okay. 3, really good.
I think he might have meant volume 3.
Maybe 3? Okay.
I'm not seeing a volume 4.
Yeah, maybe you meant 3, Cage? The Hush Omnibus is coming out? Yup. Phantom Stranger artwork is incredible. Also, the stories and characters flow quite nicely with the artwork as well. Why didn't I just ask Johnny to describe it? That was the mistake, Samantha. You asked me instead of Johnny. I will say this, Phantom Stranger might not be reprinted again. True. Rainy Mess Westchester, I meant. Sorry, that's okay. It was rainy here too. Rising, welcome back. Have any of you read Joe Gollum, Occult Detective Omnibus by Mike Mignola? Is it a good read? Buy or pass? I have that book, and I read it when it was coming out in floppies, which seems like it was a while ago. And I remember enjoying it enough to keep reading it. And I remember enjoying it enough to buy the Omni. Perhaps I should do an overview of that. Would you like an overview of that, Rising Phoenix? I need something to do. Like Monday. I need to do like a Madman Volume 4 Library Edition overview. I can throw Joe Gollum in there. I bet that's something some people would like. That'd help you, Rising, wouldn't it? Yeah, say yes, because I'm doing it. Have you heard the French band Slift? Jess, you'll dig them if you like psych rock. I will leave a link. Ooh, I love psych rock. That's right, Polo's time. I don't know where Cycle is. I think he's working. I'm going to. I feel better already. Thank you.
I'm glad.
Thank you. I got the Avengers Volume 1 Omnibus mainly for the Kirby artwork. Can't argue with that. More of a Kirby completist thing. No one's going to argue with that, Johnny. I get it. True. It's okay, but you don't need to be sending people to other people's channels. Just promote me. I'm not holding it personally against you. Okay, here is a good description. For Samantha and me, part 1 of 12 from Next Imaginon. Regarding the Phantom Stranger, any serious appeal of it would depend upon whether you have any penchant for archly atmospheric, metaphysical, supernatural pulp fiction in the general vein of Vincent Price and assorted 60s, 70s gothic and mood horror laced with proto and post Sandman flourishes.
Wow.
Whoa. I might just do that for my overview. Let's read that again. Okay. Samantha, listen to this because I'm saying it again. The Phantom Stranger. This may be the best thing you've ever written, Next Imaginon. Phantom Stranger, any serious appeal of it would depend upon whether you have any penchant for archly atmospheric, metaphysical, supernatural pulp fiction in the general vein of Vincent Price and assorted 60s and 70s gothic and mood horror laced with proto and post Sandman flourishes. Everybody's getting the book now. That's an awesome description. Next, Imaginon. If I wasn't giving myself a bolus right now, I'd give you an applause. I mean, I'd clap, but I need to... Wait, let's see. Oh, okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Just a sec. Next, Imaginon. Take a bow. That was awesome, and I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being totally serious. That was beautiful.
Like, you put us on the spot and we forget every single word we've ever learned.
Yeah.
And then look.
Yeah. Phantom Stranger and
pretty.
Next, Imaginon just blazes us over with it. Wow, nice. Okay. And-Man 40s says Volume 3. Okay, good. Yeah, Volume 3 is going to be good. I'm looking forward to that for Daredevil. I'm still just reeling from that description. Wow.
Well, Jesse, say what is here. Hello.
Oh, he is. Okay. I wonder if Samantha's still here after what I described. She's like, forget that.
No,
Here's a
no,
question
she
for
did.
you.
Yeah. He's talking about the novel adaptations of Doctor Who, which I've gotten a few of them in, and my camera fell. I've read this one. I have not read the other ones that I own.
So you are a fan of the show?
Oh, I love the show.
Oh, okay.
I got my mom to watch it recently.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And like, what for the Doctor Who newbie, what would you say is the best place to start for Doctor Who?
It would be the 2005 series, episode 1, Rose. But knowing you, Jess,
I mean,
might...
this is not for me. This is for the audience. You know, I'm never getting to it.
Okay. Well, for
Go
the
ahead.
audience, then yeah, I mean, you could skip the first Doctor if you wanted to, but why would you? I mean, it's just 13 episodes. It's a little cheesier than the rest because the special effects and the budget keep getting better, the costumes keep getting better, and now it's going to be on Disney Plus, and it's going to jump light years from what it was. So yeah, I don't know. That one, a lot of people really like David Tennant's Doctor. He starts in the Christmas Invasion. I wouldn't recommend that one as his first episode because he's lying in bed the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, because
that sounds like what I want to do with my life.
Yeah, because the thing about Doctor Who is they change the actor every once in a while because they decide to leave or they get fired in one of the cases. But so they have this thing where he regenerates, he changes into a different person, and yes, it's a difficult question later when you're like, oh, who's your favorite? And you watch someone for like 3-5 years, and you're like, well, you had this really tough transition, and then they get their hooks on you.
Okay, you froze for a sec there. Okay, good.
Oh, sorry.
How are you? Have you watched? What's the name of the woman that plays Doctor Who?
Oh, Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah, she's really good. Was she a good Doctor Who?
She's a great Doctor. I'm just not a fan of the writing of those episodes.
Oh, and that's where Karen Gillan got her start as an assistant? No.
Karen Gillan started in 2011 after David Tennant left. Matt Smith came in as the new Doctor, and they brought this red-haired Scottish woman that was super tall. It's really great. That's also another fantastic starting point. That's more for that one. David Tennant started making the show popular all around, but Matt Smith's run made it like a global phenomenon.
But is that where Karen Gillan got her acting start?
No.
And
she's also appeared in the season previous to that one as a background character.
Have you ever seen?
She's been acting a while.
Have you ever seen Oculus?
No.
Do you like scary movies?
I can watch, and I'm not that fascinated by them anymore.
Oh, she's so good in Oculus. So good. It's a possessed mirror that's in her family. And it is so good. It's got Katie Sackhoff in it too.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's a story of a family that's broken apart by this evil mirror. I don't want to give too much away, but the kids, it involves, it's told like present day and then in flashbacks of when they first move into the house and the dad gets the mirror, bad things happen. Katie Sackhoff, who I think is, she's very talented, amazing actress. I mean, you see her in as Bo-Katan, and you're like, oh, whoa! They do such a great makeup job on her. She's completely a frumpy housewife. I don't know how they achieved that, because I think Katie Sackhoff without makeup still has to be pretty, but somehow they made her completely frumpy, and bad things happen, and then the kids come back as grown-ups to try and make things right. And it's way scary and great. And Karen Gillan just kicks ass in this movie. I loved her in that movie.
Nice. She kicks ass in a lot of movies.
Yeah. Gunpowder Milkshake. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's great.
I loved her in that. She's way kick ass in that.
And I haven't watched the second Jumanji one, but she was pretty good in the first one.
Oh, she's in Jumanji?
The new ones with The Rock and Jack Black.
Mm-hmm. I'll rewatch Gunpowder Milkshake.
Yeah, it's fine.
Terry stating facts here. Daredevil Zdarsky Omnibus will be thumbs up. Here's a question for you. Elon is trying to cause trouble tonight.
No, James asked this question last time.
Oh, he did?
He did. He didn't ask what I regretted. He asked what was the worst recommendation I got from you. And, you know, I've sold a few books that you've recommended me, including...
What the hell?
Like Zatanna, Harley Quinn by Palmian and Connor, which, don't get me wrong, I like them. I just didn't love them.
Take
But
this little
absolutely
sword
love
that I can't identify and jab it straight into my heart.
But I really did love the Kessel and Dodson run. It's just, you know, Palmian and Connor's humor just doesn't get to me that much.
That's fair. I get that.
But I read the whole thing. You know, it's not like a certain squirrel girl.
Which I now own somehow.
And I've read like 40 issues, and at one point I just stopped and I was like, I'm not enjoying this. Why am I still reading this?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's so many jokes in the little bottom of the pages that are barely readable, and oh my gosh.
Wait, which book is this?
Squirrel Girl.
And I ended up
and all those jokes on the bottom of the pages, I've never liked any of them, and I've just
oh boy.
And then I've read a lot of Ryan North comics, and I've not enjoyed any of them either. And he does that a lot.
Have you read Fantastic Four by him? I thought that was supposed to be good. Okay.
No, I haven't started that, and I'm also not gonna start the Ahmed Daredevil run.
Oh, Saladin Ahmed is writing Daredevil? When's that? He's taking over from Zdarsky?
Yep.
Oh. I feel the ghost of Zeb Wells hovering over us. You
know, it might be good. He might bring up another Black Bolt, and I'm willing to give it a shot after everyone else has told me if it's good or bad.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Rising Phoenix, I'm going to do a Joe Gollum overview. Okay, wait. Joe Gollum. I will definitely do that. Razor's asking for an overview of Invincible and Scalp. Invincible's 12 volumes. I don't know, and I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
I'm finishing Scalped for Omni Bros this coming Wednesday. My only concern with Scalped is that it's out of print. DC needs to do an omnibus of it, or just put out more deluxes or compendiums or something.
Well, strangely enough, they're reprinting some deluxes, but I don't think they will for a series. Because what was it? Frontier's getting a reprint. Yeah.
Maybe a compendium then.
Maybe a compendium, or maybe an omnibus. I love an omnibus. But Invincible, you could do an overview of the first 3 hardcovers.
Since I've read them twice.
Since you've read them twice.
Read them again.
And that way you might not be needing to read it. You could just, flip through and be like, oh, okay.
Okay. And now, are you done with books that you've regretted that I've recommended?
Yeah, I'm done.
Or do you have more nails to type into my heart?
No. I was just going to point out that this is the book I answered last time. And I've read it since, because I did read it when I said it. I was like, curse you, Jess, you made me buy Kirkman. And curse you, Jess, you made me buy multiple Kirkman, because I loved it and I want to get another one.
So you liked Firepower?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. I know. That was a pleasant surprise. Josh, that's fair. I definitely... Okay, wait. I don't want to do an overview. I want to do a full-blown bang and review over it Bang. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm going to, because I have a question for you too about that, Josh.
And I bought it recently.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Jake helped me get it on my iPad, so now I have the whole thing on my iPad, and I need to read it and review it and the book, because I love the book, and I keep getting sidetracked on my Marvel read through. I may just have to review what I've read of Marvel, and then because I picked so many books, I haven't even got to. Maybe I should stop at She-Hulk, and then save Shang-Chi and Rainbow Rowell's run on Runaways. Yeah, and wait, I said Shang-Chi, Runaways.
A lot of
Venom.
A lot of Ewing stuff. I got
a whole stack of Ewing stuff.
I kept pushing books on you. Like, I feel a little bad about that.
Yeah. We need to have a video where I talk about the books Freddie's recommended to me. So much Ewing stuff here that I need to read. Okay, no worries, Cage. Oh, good. Samantha's still here. That sounds good to me. I'll probably get it eventually, but no rush. Yes, please wait for my overview, not some other random channel.
Yeah, and I have a question, Samantha. How is the aftermarket in New Zealand? Like, are you able to get rid of books that you don't like? That's
a good question. Yeah, if you didn't dig it, if you got it and didn't dig it, what would you do with it? Is there like New Zealand eBay or some type of half-price books, Second and Charles type used bookstore chain in New Zealand? My daughter wants to move to Sweden, but I want to move to New Zealand. Mm. Oh, here's Jesse. Say what? Peace and love, dude. Welcome. Oh, there you go. Good job, Next Imagine. Terry is now going to get Phantom Stranger Omnibus. Good. I'm guilty. Samantha says, I'm guilty of having pretty over-the-top hauls, but I'm trying to buy less over the next few months because I've got 2 trips I'm trying to plan. LOL. Yeah, she's like a big traveler. I'd like to see your haul, Samantha. Would you be willing to post some of them on IG? I know that'll crowd out all your beautiful globe-trotting pictures of you in Thailand or wherever you're going, but let's see some of your hauls. I'd be interested in what you like to read. That'd be a good IG post. Phantom Stranger was popular back in the 80s. Skip the first Doctor. William Hartnell would be infuriated.
Oh, he's taking that more literal.
Is that a comment about what you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some Doctor Who guy right here, right?
Yeah, that's Sylvester McCoy, the 7th Doctor. Because I was talking about skipping the first Doctor from the 2005 series, which is the 9th Doctor, because the series ran from 1963 to 1988, maybe no. After that, well, it got canceled at one place, and then it came back in 1996.
Okay, Josh is a fan of Doctor Who. A friend of mine shared his favorite episodes from Doctor Who. It got me into it, like Blink, Are You My Mommy, and others.
Yeah, I use Blink a lot, even though that's an episode that barely features the Doctor.
He's a time traveler, so you can jump around. Okay. Yeah. Vincent and the Doctor have to be the best Doctor Who episodes of all time.
Yeah, that's a really good one. But I wouldn't recommend it as the first one because it's very emotionally impactful, and I think it hits harder if you already feel things for the Doctor. So they visit Vincent Van Gogh. Amy Pond
is amazing.
Yeah, she is.
The one-off episodes are some of the best Doctor Who episodes. I never thought I would be talking about Doctor Who this much on my channel. Well, you should start with those. I'm not starting any Doctor Who.
No.
In the chat, not me.
No. because we're almost in August and you have to go through the schedule I sent you.
I still have it. I printed it out, as a matter of fact. It was a spreadsheet. Oh yeah, I printed that baby out. You worked hard on that, and that is for Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars, and
those two.
Just those two. But how to watch them? Yeah.
But I've since considered, and these are much shorter. Tales of the Jedi. There's 3 episodes that are just about Ahsoka. They're about 5 to 10 minutes. There's
do you want to put them in that spreadsheet and resend it to me?
You can watch them between Clone Wars and Rebels or after Rebels. Like, it doesn't impact the story at all.
Is Rebels after Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question. What about Bad Batch? Is that worth watching?
I didn't put those on the list because they're great episodes. But I know you want to know more about Mandalore.
Yeah.
And I know you're interested in Ahsoka.
Yes.
So I left it specifically at that.
Okay, good. That's fair.
Like, there's a lot of other great episodes. Like, one of my favorite episodes is when the Gunkins beat General Grievous. But why would I show that to you? Because I don't think you care about the Gunkins at all.
No, I don't. No, yeah. No, you're right. You know me well, Freddie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayden agrees. Oculus is so good. Nice. Uh-oh. You know what? Not uh-oh. Yay. Another comment from Next Imaginaut. Towards Samantha Jane. I don't want to oversell it. It's no proto-Moore Swamp Thing or fully fledged proto-Hellblazer, but it is in essence the 1890s man in the black hat pulp archetype as trans-dimensional karmic man with no name, operating as sometimes enlightened observer, sometimes justice bringer, etc., to maintain cosmic order like Doctor Strange. Why do I even have a channel? Next Imaginaut should be the one hosting this channel. What the hell? That's amazing. Outcast was Karen Gillan's first movie role. I don't even know what Outcast is. Oh, no wonder I liked Oculus. It's a Mike Flanagan thing. He's great. I have so much Mike Flanagan stuff I need to catch up on. No wonder. Oh gosh, no wonder Oculus is so great. You can block Freddie now? That's amazing. I want to go over this again. Transdimensional karmic man with no name, operating as sometimes enlightened observer, sometimes justice bringer, etc., to maintain cosmic order like Doctor Strange. I did hit on those points, but not as succinctly as Next Imaginaut. So, Jess, you finally took my recommendation to go see Barbie movie. I was impressed. Excellent movie. Not only that, I'm going to see it again, and I think my wife wants to see it again. We're going to go see. So, thank you for that recommendation. I think we're going to go see Oppenheimer this week, and I'm not. Somebody said the best way to see Oppenheimer was 70 millimeter IMAX. But I don't have that choice. I either have it in IMAX or 70 millimeter. What do I do?
Can I say something?
What's that?
Can I say a hot take?
Can you say what?
Can I say a hot take?
Oh, hot take. Wait. Okay, just a sec. Boom.
I think that is pretentious as hell. I work in film, and if you told me you can only watch that movie in its frame rate, in a spectacular manner, in this specific audio thing, I will tell you, what? I'm not going through that trouble.
So what should I see it in?
Just
70
watch
millimeter
it.
or IMAX?
I think IMAX. IMAX is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a hot
Like peace
take.
and love, peace and love. Like,
Peace and
like
love.
I know some people have like mega home theaters. I know people love going to their specific cinema that tells you that it's all the rage, and look at all these technicisms. Like, bro, it's a movie. I wish we gave it that much thought when we were working on it, on how it's gonna be projected. We're just like, man, I really hope, like, at least me, I'm like, I really hope people can see it on their phones. Like the details that are lost in their phones. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, fair. Yeah, you do work in the industry, so that's a good comment. Okay, Jess, Jess, are you going to be ready of your review with Geo on Secret Invasion Omnibus this Monday? That is an excellent question, because I also have read
Historia.
spoiler alert, Wonder Woman Historia for tomorrow's book club, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, which Larry's Library is my co-host. I realistically, no. I don't see how I'm going to get to Secret Invasion.
Yeah, you're reading Scalped?
I'm trying to finish Scalp for Wednesday. I do.
And what was the last Marvel book you read?
The last Marvel book was oh gosh, wait a sec. Darkhold. Darkhold was the last one I read.
Okay, so
actually I have all of them. Oh, maybe wait a sec. I need to do a oh yeah, I wanted to do that overview of Captain Marvel explaining a bunch of things that happen in there for people.
Oh yeah.
The people haven't because I just read the Captain Marvel Omnibus too, by Kelly Thompson, and there are a bunch of things in there that I think the new reader or the newish reader may not get, and I felt like I could help people read it. So wait, which brings me back to Secret Invasion somehow. The honest answer, James, is I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it because I have book club tomorrow. Then I have new releases with Webhead that we're gonna do. So that really only leaves me Sunday night and Monday day to read Secret Invasion. I would say the odds are about 70% against my actually reading it. So yeah. Sorry. Now it's 8:00. Are you okay still?
Yeah, I think I have half an hour.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, and I am not above letting my friends wait an extra 10 minutes in my house.
Well, I don't want to make you late for the movie.
No. It's at 9:30. There's plenty of time. But apparently, I'll tell you later.
Okay. Jess, do you have any Phantom Stranger art you could show everyone? Oh, that was loud. Only if he's in Brave and Bold, and because I don't. I wonder if there's any. What? Oh, it doesn't say who the people are in this. I know there's Batman and the Phantom Stranger in this book. There's Wildcat. Oh, ugh, Spy Wonder Woman. Blah. I want to close this already. There's some unretouched, unrecolored Neil Adams artwork. That's good. That's a reason to buy this book. Let's see. How about the Brave and Bold that I haven't opened yet? Batman Hawkman, Batman Man-Bat. Well, how come there's no Batman Zatanna? Why is Lois Lane? Why is there no Phantom Stranger? Spectre? Karate Kid?
Wow.
Green Arrow, yeah, okay. Swamp Thing, that's okay. Black Canary, that's cool. Gosh, I don't think I have any Phantom Stranger art. I can't think of what. I mean, I have Phantom Stranger art from his Justice League run but Jeff Johns redid his origin as, oh, spoiler alert, as somebody other than just the Phantom Stranger. So I'm sorry. Maybe next Imaginot does. Because I regret getting Madman. It's too good and my wallet forever is going to hurt from me buying more. Haha. Yes. I like to hear that. Let's switch the question. What are books Freddie has recommended that you dislike, Jess?
Ooh.
That's a good question. And the jerk in me wants to name a few, except that they've all been good so far. But I haven't. So far, I have a giant stack of Al Ewing books to read.
Al Ewing, Shang-Chi, and Empire.
Oh, Empire could be the book that breaks our friendship. I don't know. He had me buy Empire for the... Why are we covering Empire again?
I didn't tell you. I want to be clear on this. I did not tell you to buy this. You asked me a hypothetical question that was, has there been any good Marvel event recently? And I was like, I enjoyed Empire. And you were like, that's good. I'm going to buy it.
What? Well, no. It was...
What you thought it'd be a good video to do, like, if you hated it or if you liked it.
Right, because that was the basis of the video we were going to do.
Yeah.
Is that it's an event that wasn't widely liked, but you liked it, and we were going to talk about that. That's why I bought it.
Well, I didn't get those details.
You what?
I didn't get those details.
You didn't?
No, you told me like, I want to see if I like it or if I hate it. That'd be a fun video.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
That's right. There's this one man with amazing long curly hair who buys them all. He was on the stream with Omar the other day in New Zealand. That is Peter. Peter's one of the greatest guys ever. I love that guy. If I moved to New Zealand, I'd want to live in his neighborhood so I could go over to his house and listen to him play guitar and just read books with him all day. Although he does have a wife and daughter, so we'd have to figure out how to keep them occupied. But Peter has an enormous collection. I feel like he reads a lot digitally, though, too.
I think so.
But I haven't been in touch with him enough recently to know whether or not he buys like trades, as many trades as like Freddie and I do. Freddie and I love those thin Marvel trades. And I don't know if Crushing Crisis buys all those. His knowledge is almost supernatural. It's almost not of this earth and same with Omar. I give it to Omar and also Riley. They have memories where they can pull things they read 20 years ago. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, this is in Crushing Crisis's head. And he'll be able to I mean, he's got knowledge where he just pulls stuff. And I'm just like, what book I read gets pushed out of my head as soon as I read the next book almost. That's why I got to do reviews right away. Because I'm already forgetting Captain Marvel by Kelly Thompson. I just read it last week. So what was my point? Yeah, he's got amazing long curly hair. Yeah, he does have rock star hair. Oh, there is a Halls channel in the Omnidog Discord. If James would be so kind to post the Discord, Samantha could join and post her hauls in there too if you don't want to post them on Instagram, Samantha. And that would give me a reason to go into my own Discord. That's a Doctor Who thing, 1989?
Oh, yeah, when it ended.
Oh, okay. But it started up again?
Yeah, went from 1963 to 1989. Then 1996, there was a movie that was supposed to start the franchise again. It didn't, and then it came back in 2005, and it's still going from there.
Okay. The Blink episode has a great performance by Carey Mulligan. Might be one of her first acting roles. You are a fan of that, it looks like.
That episode is amazing. If there was only one episode I'd give you, it'd be that one. Just because you don't need to know anything at all. It is an entirely new villain. It does not feature the Doctor, so Carey Mulligan is a first-time character, like a one and done.
Okay, I'm not going to promise this, but if I wanted to see Carey Mulligan in this, how would I see it in America? Is it on BBC or
it's on Max?
Max. Oh, that makes it pretty easy for me.
And I think it'll move to Disney Plus once we get to the anniversary, because the new episodes are gonna air there internationally. Max
is another streaming service I ignore and have.
And Harley Quinn just started again.
Oh, I know. That's right. Wait, what are these guys? What's Hondo? Just a sec. I'm getting messages from Hondo. Oh, Hondo just showed a friend what I just posted of me and Margot Robbie on Instagram.
Hayden makes a good point. You would love Alex Kingston's character.
Oh, I like Alex Kingston.
She's amazing.
She was great on ER. Okay, it's a shame Jess isn't starting because we all know he would love. Her name's River Song in
the character. Yeah, she's got a fantastic twist. She's got the amazing hair. Oof.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. She's such a good actress. I saw her in the Croupier with Clive Owen. That's a great movie. She was in that movie. Okay, this is a bad road we're going down. All right.
Okay.
Tell me about River Song. How many episodes, and what do I have to do to see freaking Alex Kingston?
I could make a list.
You're gonna give me another spreadsheet?
I could do another spreadsheet.
Okay.
But these would be like one episode because they're about 40 minutes each.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's also a time traveler, so she's not in the full series. And every time they meet, it's out of order.
Okay. So I wouldn't need to see a continuous thing. I could just see episodes she's just in?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. Josh is agreeing with us.
Oh, no.
Just make sure you watch all of Rebels. Don't skip around. You can skip most of Clone Wars, though. Well, Freddie's given me what I really want. The Ahsoka and Mandalore stuff.
I did say if you get to the end and you enjoy Rebels and you want to keep going, definitely. But where I stopped was the first 2 episodes of season 4 because that's where Mandalore ends.
Okay.
The other thing is that this will make the minister very happy. Is that I had to put a lot of Darth Maul episodes because it's going to affect some of the story later for episodes that you're going to watch.
Oh, Darth Maul and his spider legs?
A little bit.
Yeah, the minister does love Darth Maul.
Yeah, he's a good character. I love him too. I have the figure.
Oh, on spider legs or?
No, regular one.
Oh, regular.
Well, yeah, after the robot legs, after the spider legs, he gets robot legs, and look at it. He looks so scary.
Okay, wait. I've seen pics of him with like the horns grown out of his head.
He's got really big horns in this one. But I barely took him out of the box. I was like, oh, this is scary enough. I don't need to pose him.
When did he get? Oh God! When did he get robot legs?
The spider legs are robot legs, so they just changed that shape into regular legs because obviously he's not gonna start sword fighting with spider legs.
Kate says Charlton Comics are now selling in paperback format reprints if interested. Okay. There's Facebook groups. Oh, this is in New Zealand. In other places online, people sell Omnis. It's not massive, but there's always someone who wanted to buy. I don't sell anything, though. Yeah, I understand that. I'll take that as a standing invite to guest host on the show sometime. Wow. Next to Maginaut as a co-host. The only reason I wouldn't do it is because I feel you'd outshine me with your vocabulary and I'd be embarrassed on my own show because I thought I had a good vocabulary, but next to Maginaut just has like a thesaurus in his head. He's like the crushing crisis of words. But I will not consider that if you followed that. My cousin got so mad at me in 2019 when I said yes to her and abridged Clone Wars watch through. I told her to watch it all, but she started the abridged version and got so mad at me when she realized what she missed out on.
I don't think Jess will get mad.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I appreciated what Freddie sent me.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a problem when people recommend stuff, and the same like when I have rules about gift giving as well. It's sometimes people go too much with what they want and how they do things, and not everyone's like you. Got to know who your audience is, who the person you're talking to is. Like, you know, recommending Space Age to Kristen's a lost cause, but you know what? Getting her into Tree Dragon Society, that was a gem for you. That was a win for you.
Thank goodness I got Kristen into Tree Dragon Society, right? Speaking of Kristen, here's Larry's library. What up, buddy? Good to see you.
Larry. Well, I'm probably going to be out in 20 minutes, though.
Yeah, but I'd vote 70 millimeter. A lot of IMAX are not real IMAX. They're baby IMAX. Can you show 70 millimeter in IMAX? Razor says, I'm watching Oppenheimer in 70 millimeter IMAX tonight.
Fun.
Okay, good. I'd see it in 70 millimeter. Thoroughly enjoyed seeing Vertigo that way a few times. Ooh, Vertigo's a good movie.
Nice. I mean, I hope everyone that watches it that way has fun, though. Like,
there are only 30 theaters in the world that do 70 millimeter IMAX, and 19 are in the U.S. I don't near live one, though, and it's crazy sold out.
And I think 13 of them or something are like in California.
Oh, in California?
Yeah.
They're probably all in L.A. Where are you, Razor, that you're so lucky you get to see it like that? Yeah, I don't have a choice. It's either in 70 or in an IMAX. 7 of the 19 true IMAX theaters in the U.S. are in California. Luckily, I'm pretty close to 3 of them. Okay, you're in California. Wow. Book club tomorrow? What is the book this month? I have been neglecting YouTube lately.
I have it right here. It is Wonder Woman.
There it is. Wait, is that unsealed or sealed?
It is unsealed.
Unsealed. Okay.
I've read it. I love this. This is the regular cover. I don't have the BM one that opens up to a poster, and this is how it looks under it. Looks pretty good.
It is. Spoiler alert. Oh no, I'm not going to say anything.
No, don't say.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, it's right. Larry's right there. He's already sent me the slides, and that was in response to my telling him that yes, I had read it, so don't worry, because there was a question of whether or not I was going to read it. Is there a Spectre Phantom Stranger story in the Spectre Omnibus? Maybe. Spectre, where are you? Okay.
Man, I think I'm going to apologize to Roguish Type right now. I don't think we're ever going to talk about Nick Spencer's Captain America. That's fine.
The Anguish of the Spectre. Ooh, the art's by Jim Aparo. Phantom Stranger. I see a lot of good Spectre. Oh, gosh, I forgot how much I loved this when I read it. Oh, that's... Did we ever decide if I was going to get the Nick Spencer first Spidey? Did you tell me that the first Spidey was pretty good?
Roguish. I think it was a Roguish Type that said that. Yeah, it's fun, and I agree. It starts out really safe because that's the series that he does after Captain America. But since it's 2 issues a month, it picks up really quickly.
This is Spider-Man.
This is Spider-Man.
Nick Spencer Spider-Man.
Nick Spencer Spider-Man, yeah.
Okay.
And I already shown you Beyond, which is the follow-up, and it looks awesome. I'm waiting for Volume 2 to read it. Which I hear you don't have to, but...
Of Nick Spencer Spider-Man.
Of Nick Spencer.
Who writes Spider-Man Beyond?
It's basically a writer's room style. There's a bunch of different people. It has Cody Ziegler. Saladin Ahmed did an issue. I think Kelly Thompson was involved, and Seb Wells.
Okay.
But, and I know for some people that's going to be like, ooh, Seb Wells. But he's done a lot of good Spider-Man before that. Like
actually, I think everybody was pretty happy that he was going to do it because he's a good writer. I feel like editorial has probably stuck their hands. Oh, wait a sec. I feel like I just saw. No, it's not Phantom Stranger. It looks like Matches Malone. What were we talking about? Oh, I feel like I feel like Riley brought this point up that because he's a huge Spider-Man fan, that he feels like editorial has stuck their hand in there and made it impossible for Zeb Wells to actually write a good Spider-Man, putting not all the blame on Zeb Wells like everybody's doing. Now, I haven't read it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like the rapping Etrigan thing all over again. It's like, who do you blame for that?
That is a good point.
Because even if Azzarello came up with it, editorial could have stopped him.
Yeah, I can't even argue with that.
Oh, speaking of Etrigan, I forgot that I do have another DC figure.
Ooh!
This one was given to me by another bestie.
Is that the question?
This is the question. Yes, this is a really old figure.
That is an old figure. I think I had to buy him loose from eBay.
Yeah.
That's worth money. Don't unbox that.
Yeah? Watch me unbox now.
Or unbox it. It's fine.
No, the one that I want to unbox, if we ever do another toy show, is this one.
I can't. Who is that? $20.99?
I got this one from you, Jess.
Okay, yeah. I can't because of the reflection. I couldn't quite see it. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, we'll do another unboxing. Heck yeah, I've got a whole room of unboxed toys.
Yeah. But what I want to do as well is the cover issues, the cover episode, the single issues that we own or variants that we love. This one's by Chris Samney.
Oh,
this
you
is
know
the
what?
Mark Waid run.
We have an awful lot of ideas. I need to do better getting. I think I need, if I don't have a note section, I need to get one for you because we have a lot of good ideas.
Yeah, it's just I don't necessarily want to give you more homework reading because I see what it's doing to you now.
Making me mental. Yeah.
Making you crazy. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, Marcelo's covered because he read Historia. Good. Next Imagine I've only seen Oppenheimer once so far and in digital IMAX, and this can't yet attest to its virtues, but assuming that there isn't a 70 millimeter legit IMAX theater near you, there is not. Between the two formats, I'm more inclined to wager that IMAX is the more crucial of the two formats for the IMAX vertical enhancements of many of the film's most spectacular scenes. IOW, what's in? I don't know that abbreviation. See it in IMAX for enhanced viewing of the film as in regards to spectacle, and in 70 millimeters large scale high stakes historical. Oh, okay. In regards to spectacle, and in 70 millimeter as large scale high stakes historical biography memoir. Okay, I'll see it in IMAX because I think that's what Freddie said in the beginning.
Yeah.
I agree about Peter. He's like a human encyclopedia. I love watching him on very fine streams. He is remarkable. And he's interacting with the chat as he's looking at the camera. You can't even tell as he's pulling information from his brain. He's an alien. He's part of those congressional hearings, I think. There's just no other explanation. Afro Thunder, yes.
Afro Thunder.
Afro Thunder, welcome. Blink is the best. Freddie literally Oh, you know Afro Thunder.
Yeah, he's picking me up.
Oh, yeah. Freddie literally introduced me to the series with that episode. Love you, Freddie. Crown, crown, heart, heart, muscle, muscle.
Bicep, bicep.
Bicep, bicep. Bicep, bicep. Like, you'll see that scene in Barbie. Just remember the old Blackhawk cereal cliffhanger from the 50s. I love it. Bye now. Okay, bye, Cage. Good seeing you, buddy. I have a July haul worthy of Omnidog 2016.
Wow.
I will share in Discord soon. Okay, now I have a reason to go to Discord. Awesome. That's great, Marcelo. Let's keep that Discord alive. And here it is. If Samantha, Marcelo, if you haven't already joined the Discord, here's the link to join it. Thank you, super producer James. Jess, have you seen my Adventures of Superman on Max?
I have. It's really fun. It's basically like an anime, but it's Superman.
It's basically what?
An anime.
Anime.
Yeah.
But with Superman. I love Superman.
Like an early Superman.
Early Superman. Okay. I better see it before Max takes it off.
No, I don't think so. And like I said, these DC things, when they take them out of Max, they're probably licensing them out somewhere else. Like right now, Netflix has a lot of DC.
Oh, okay. Good. Why would they? Okay, whatever. Best way to describe River is Lara Croft with time travel.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I already love her name. Right, I'm going to get you into your own Discord, Jess. James posted pictures, of your favorite weather girl in there just for you. That would be Janet Garcia. And am I pronouncing it right? Janet or Janet? It's a Y. She's Mexican. She's Hispanic.
Oh, then yeah, Janet.
Janet Garcia?
Yeah, I think so.
She's not even a weather girl anymore. She's like a supermodel. I did not know that there were pictures of her in my own Discord. That's reprehensible. Okay, I'll be there later tonight. Oh, I forget. Do I have the Discord app? I think I do. Riley, does he even read anything other than manga anymore? I asked him an X-Men question in August of last year, and he seemed confused and disinterested. I hope he starts talking non-manga again. I don't know. I do too, but he's very invested in manga, and wherever your passion goes, I think you should follow it, and that's what he's loving right now.
He's got manga holes that astronomically destroy 2016.
Yeah, it's true. It is amazing. I would say her Matt Smith episodes first, then Capaldi, and finish with the series for a two-parter if you want a complete River Song watch. I
wouldn't do it in her. Oh my gosh, in her order. I would put them in chronological order as they were coming out. I'm
going to leave it up to you to send me the spreadsheet on River Song and. Who was the other gal that we just talked about?
Karen Gillan?
No. Carrie Mulligan. Carrie Mulligan.
Oh, Carrie Mulligan. She's only in one episode.
Okay, I can watch one episode. She's cool. Yeah. Ahsoka is going to be based around the main characters and villains from Rebels. You want the full context, not just focused on Ahsoka.
There's a lot happening that he's gonna watch. Don't worry about it, Razor.
He's given me a very specific. Am I starting August 1st?
You could start before or after. Like there's a gap.
August 1st is like day after tomorrow, isn't it? When?
Yeah, because I think I put it's like 15 or 17 days. So and the series starts the 31st.
Here's a good comic book question. Is Superior Spider-Man Omnibus any good read? Yes. Very good.
Absolutely. People call it the highlight of Dan Slott's run.
And when it came out, it was much hated. And then people actually read it and found out it was smoking hot, which it is. Yeah. 100%, Terry. Since
the very first issue, this is going to be permanent. But if you haven't read it and you take comics for granted, at face value, then, I can see why people wanted to hate it.
Yeah, but then it turned out to be great. And they were like, oh, cool. Rosario Dawson and Dave Filoni both recommend watching Rebels before Ahsoka. That's what the whole spreadsheet's about.
Yeah, Razor's hitting this hard.
Seeing Next Imagine Out would ruin the magic. Classical music should play in the background when they talk. Well, that's a good point. I kind of like the mystery of Next Imagine Out. He just shows up and just lays it all out in thesaurus talk, and we don't really know what's going on with him. It might ruin the magic. I do understand that. There's a Japanese term called poison gift. It's a gift that causes pain or problems. Where was that something that you recommended to me, or where did we come up with that? I mean, it's an interesting thing to say. Yeah, I recommend that she watch the whole thing, but provided an abridged version I found online as an alternative. She didn't take my advice to watch all and still got mad. You can't please everyone. That is true.
I mean, it's kind of like Square Eyes.
Oh, Rick Ray. We argued about it the way out the door. I'm like, Tracy, don't.
You argued on the show.
Lighter. And she was like, I bought this. I spent money on it. I am going to read it. I'm like, she had her heels dug in, and I know when to stop. She is reading that book somehow. She'll be on again before she finishes it. I can promise you that. 6 months from now, she'll be on page 3. So we'll talk about something else. Because that is just, I mean, Rick Ray, smart guy. I love all his recommendations. He and I are usually like that on stuff. This one, I just am not sure it was a home run. But maybe she likes it. Maybe she loves it. Then I
like it in the end.
Yeah.
But it's the whole thing. Like, know your audience. Like, if they haven't read any comic, you can't just throw them in the deep end. Like, here's the most independent comic I can imagine.
Well, yeah, and that brings up the what you sent me for as far as the Rebels and Clone Wars go. You knew your audience. You knew I wasn't going to sit through it all. You just wanted to recommend what I needed to enjoy Ahsoka.
Yeah.
And know more about Mandalore, which I have questions about. My nephew Ryan Bragg, Wonder Woman Historia, was such a great read. Awesome. I like how you got your name there, Ryan. That's cool. Yeah. I'd like to do that. You haven't sent the slides yet, but I will by noon tomorrow. Okay, sorry. I thought I saw in my inbox that you had. That's cool. That's no worries, Larry. I appreciate that you do it. It's okay, Freddie. We can save the Cap run for another stream. I forget where we left it. About Cap.
Because I said it was. Oh gosh, I have it underneath all these. I said it was it paralleled a lot of what was going on in U.S. politics at the time.
Oh, that's right.
So I wanted to tell you and show you exactly what it was, but we could do it later.
Yeah, that's really all you need to say, because I just don't dig politics at all, and I wouldn't even want to read it then.
Yeah, because it doesn't get deep into it, and it's some silly things, and I really don't know where I put those. I just had them.
Okay, I know that. I check Facebook all the time. What, did you send me something? I don't have Facebook on right now.
Oh, they're here.
What did Josh send me? Must have sent me something.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, did you draw these, Josh? Okay, here. Just a sec. I'm going to highlight myself because Josh sent me some boss drawings that he did. This is 2099 Spidey. Josh Greathouse did this.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and this is, let's see. Let's see if I can get this up. This is his sketch pad. This is really cool, Josh. This is his sketch pad. You can see the artist at work in this.
Yeah.
Josh knows what he's doing. Doink.
Boink.
Even good writers can have bad runs. Plus, certain things like Ms. Marvel stuff is editorial corporate and not Zebwell's choice. Well said.
Yeah. And Ms. Marvel.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. Ms. Marvel's another good example of a thing that Ahmed was really bad at.
His Ms. Marvel one?
Yeah, because he had just finished Exiles, and they announced that he was going to do Ms. Marvel, and then he was going to do Miles Morales, and we were like, oh, he can do fun stuff. That's going to be so exciting. And then nothing happened in those runs. The very first thing that happens in Ms. Marvel is he puts the genie back in the bottle, as with her secret identity.
Huh.
And I'm not a fan of that. Of, people accepting and all that character work just gone.
I will say this has only to do with Ms. Marvel. I saw the preview for Marvels, and it looked fun.
Yeah.
With Monica Rambeau and Captain Marvel and Ms. Marvel, it looked really fun. So
yeah.
I hope people give it a chance. Terry, have they banned The Sound of Freedom there? Because in Australia, you can see it. You can see it at all. Anyone seeing it yet? Sound of Freedom is everywhere if you want to see it. Nobody's going to ban that movie. The only movie that I think that got taken off was that North Korean movie that that got the Sony hack going with
The Interview.
Yeah, with James
Franco and Seth Rogen.
Yeah, that's
I watched that on Christmas, and oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever laughed that much as that scene with Eminem.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it is absolutely stupid. It is so dumb. But you love Anchorman. I love Anchorman. That first scene killed me. And I know why people don't like it, but oh my gosh, it's really fun.
Where's it available?
I think it was on Netflix for a while, but I don't think it's there anymore. I'm not sure.
All right. Well, I do want to check it out. I heard two negative things about the Spencer Spidey run. The first is that it was too safe. The second, I saw complaints from people when Spidey had a suit change late in the run. I don't care about that. I've only read through the Absolute Carnage stuff. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm over the fence now on the buy the first Omni side.
Yeah, and I don't think the suit change is bad at all, because in Dan Slott's huge length of run, he's had like 10 or 12 suits, and he always goes back to the original. I
think he's had more like 500 suits.
Oh, if we go from the very beginning, then yeah, he's had like 500 suits.
Freddie's back, yeah, but only for probably like 5 more minutes as his friends are out in the living room.
No, they're not here yet. They haven't written me.
Oh, in other words. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I'm in love with Tomboy Lois from My Adventures with Superman. I'm not even a Superman fan, but it's a fun little show.
Yeah.
I'm Reaper from Down Under. I'm loving that you're making your shows with all sorts of people, Jess. It's fantastic. Thank you, Reap. I'm trying to keep it interesting. I like everybody's comic knowledge. Oh, Poison Gift Freddie talking about what he's careful to give. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm not saying more like be careful what you give. It's more like, don't give them something that you want for yourself.
Right. Ahsoka is out August 23rd. He's writing it backwards, but I understand he's down under and everything's the opposite down there.
Okay.
I just imagine I put his face under a mask, maybe a mask of Cyberman for your show.
No, we're not. Hey, stop it. I don't even own those. So.
Here's Mary M. Very late to party, but wanted to say hi. What up, Mary M? We are still enjoying that coffee that you helped us get at Heroes Con.
Mary, I don't know if you're still here, but let me tell you something else to buy. Because you already bought those figures that made you hate me for a little while.
That's right. Scotty Young. Reaper has a question for you. What have you been reading and looking forward to read? That's a good question. Also, anywhere we can donate to crew members who are out of work due to the strikes. Two good questions.
Okay.
What are you looking forward to? Or what have we already talked about what you're reading?
No.
Let's talk about it then.
Okay, so I read DC Universe by Dwayne McDuffie. This is where I read The Demon. His issues are so fun. They are him running for president, and I'm not sure you'd like it because it's very, like, it's beyond on the nose. He's running as a conservative against George Bush.
He's running for president?
As a conservative against George Bush. Let me see if I can find it. He writes this really funny biography by a book. I'll show you a panel of the book.
Let me highlight you.
But this is him running for president. So he writes a book, and it's a picture book. And it's like 70 pages or something silly, like super small. Yeah, and then Guy Gardner says, "Oh, he loves the book because it's got big pictures."
It's got what? Pictures?
Big pictures. I vote for him. Good book. Oh man, it's hilarious. And then at some point, Superman gets involved because Superman's neutral. He doesn't speak politics. He doesn't get involved. And so, because people see Etrigan and Superman together before they fight, people think he's his running mate.
This is so funny.
And then Superman has to do this big speech, and because it's Dwayne McDuffie and he's making fun of conservatives. There's the Klan appears.
Oh my God.
A bunch of American Nazis. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a bit of a bummer reading that and being like, "Oh, this could be now."
Blah.
Yeah, but the Superman thing was super funny.
What's a book you're looking forward to reading, like in the near future, that you don't own yet?
Oh, that I don't own.
Yeah. What's a book? We know I'm looking forward to Phantom Strangers, so I can convince Samantha to buy it. Even though Next Imagine already did the job better than I could. What's a book you're looking forward to ordering in the next couple months? Can you think of one?
I don't know, because I pre-order basically everything I want. So it's like, I joked about this. If I ever hit the wall, I won't even notice for like 6 months until everything shows up. But let's see. We'll talk about Doctor Who. Dan Slott's doing his very first Doctor Who comic.
Okay.
Let's see. Brand New Day Omnibus. Demon Wars, the Treasury edition. That's the sequel to the first Demon series by Peach Momoko. Yeah.
Okay, wait, my daughter's having a crisis right now.
Oh no.
She's out of power.
See comments. I'm sorry, Mary.
Anywhere people can donate to crew members who are out of work due to the strikes?
Yes. The various unions, WGA, SAG, and IA, have funds if you want to donate. I'm not sure any particular names, but you can search their social media and you'll find links.
Okay, good to know.
Not covered by union guilds. That I'm not so sure.
Oh. There are enough Whovians here to convince him to give the show a chance. I never thought I would even be talking about Doctor Who on a show.
Well, you've talked about Dragon Ball. In fact, you watched Dragon Ball Z.
That thing got 17,000 views.
Just you read like 12 TMNT books.
But I enjoyed those.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think you might enjoy the other things if you gave it a chance, but I don't want to make you do that.
Okay. Oh, Spider-Man 2099 by Josh. Is that
Ooh.
Instagram link?
Oh, speaking of TMNT, the first movie is coming out since you read the books. Are you going to watch it in theaters?
Oh, I saw a preview for it. Oh no, did I see a preview for it? I'm trying to.
It should have been before Barbie, yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying. What's it called? I need to see the 1990 movie, is what Tyler tells me.
I think it's called Mutant Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem. I probably won't go to the theater to see it, but I'll watch it at home. I need to see the 1990 one first.
Well, you should, but you don't have. But you
No,
don't have to.
I know I don't have to, but I have enough good working knowledge now that I can enjoy a movie.
Yeah, and those suits, they still look really great. They were made by the Jim Henson Company.
Some compliments for Josh. That's some good Miguel, dude. Thanks. I think I could do a good run with him. I think so too.
Yeah.
It'd need to be a menacing bird silhouette or a picture of a mysterious hooded figure with a 60s Secret 6 Mockingbird. Wait, I lost track of what we were talking about. Oh, that how next Imaginaut would appear. A menacing bird silhouette or a picture of mysterious hooded figure is the 60s Secret 6's Mockingbird. Go for it. Okay, I'm loving the Discord. It's a little confusing, though. I just posted my haul in there in a shelf photo.
Ooh.
Good. I want to go there, but it's too confusing for me, Samantha. And it's my Discord. I don't even know what's going on in it.
Yeah, I haven't even tried.
I hope you can navigate it, Samantha. I appreciate the fact that you posted your haul in there. Ooh, Wednesday session 2 on Netflix coming soon. I loved Wednesday. Loved it. Oh, here's what you were saying. Freddie, making me spend all my money on a
I love you, Mary. I just want you to have all the best things.
Yeah, those suit complaints came from some of our favorite curmudgeons on an unnamed forum. I didn't want to read too much into it because of spoilers, but the suit change coincided with something else, I believe. They didn't like it at all, whatever it was. That's okay.
Oh, that might have been Beyond.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's not Peter.
Samantha Jane, it's okay. I was intimidated at first, but it's just like chat rooms and forums combined. It looks more confusing than it is. Hush, Omnibus, yes. As far as Miles by Ahmed, I read to around trade paperback 4 in early 2021. It seemed fine to me. The stuff with Prowler was cool. I guess it went off the rails after that. I'll be getting the Omni, though.
It doesn't go off the rails. It just... The first storyline seemed like it was cool because it was very small, and then it stayed basically that way until the end, when suddenly it's like, boom, 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 there's this evil version of Miles. Oh, and there's this... Oh, I forgot. There's this issue where he's getting tortured. And that was horrible for me to read.
Oh.
Like, it came out of nowhere because it's been like, oh, he's really friendly. He seems like he's making strides in a villain maybe recovering from that life, and then suddenly, boom, a whole issue where he's getting tortured. And I don't want to watch a teenager get tortured for 20 pages. Yeah.
The new TMNT looks like a lot of fun. Actual teenagers are voicing the turtles.
For the first time.
You haven't seen the 90s TMNT ones? Hush, Freddie, he has to. No, I haven't.
No.
1990 TMNT is still great. Holds up pretty well.
Yeah.
Definitely going to see TMNT in theaters. Reviews are fire.
Yeah.
First TMNT movie is good. Second gets goofy. Third should be avoided. The fourth animated one is also good. A lot of TMNT fans in here.
Yeah, the second one gets goofy. That's the second one from the 90s. But it's still a pretty solid movie. Like, it's fun.
Omnidog and Freddie have to dash. Thank you both again, and have a great rest of your weekends. Thank you, Omnidog. I mean, thank you, Next Imaginaut. Now I'm calling you Omnidog. You're taking over the show. I
think I'm officially giving my 5-minute warning.
Yeah, actually, I just got my daughter's. I need to get on the phone with my daughter. Her power's out, and she needs help with something. So let's just give my code real quick at Organic Price Books. Code Omnidog for $2 off. 5% off shipping 3 or more books together. Omnidog ship it together. And if Freddie can figure it out, he'll post his hauls in the Discord.
No, I'm not.
You're not. Okay, he's not.
Yeah, somebody else wants to. They're in the Facebook group.
They are epic. I love them.
And don't forget, guys, to read this for tomorrow.
Right. Well, yeah. Wonder Woman Historia tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the great Larry from Larry's Library. I wonder if Kristen's read this book and what her thoughts are. If so, we'll find out.
It's a good question.
So thank you, Freddie, for joining. Thank you to the chat for being here. We had a great chat, and it's been a lot of fun. I always love having Freddie on the show. I don't know what the next show will be with Freddie, but we have about 45 ideas. So
yeah,
we've got fun stuff ahead of us. Yeah, we have fun stuff ahead of us. So I'm going to use my theme song to play us out, or the Baturdays theme song to play us out. And thank you. Peace and love to everyone. Appreciate it. Love all you guys. Thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Bye, guys.
Baturdays. Baturdays. Omnidog in the miniature of comics. Talk forever, get right your ergonomics. Taking questions from the chat. With a name like that, you think they talk more about the fact. Baturdays. Baturdays.